It can count.
Well, welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind of a Blurred. This is a special episode where we are doing a hot seat one shot because I call this the hot seat.
Which
We are trying something new.
I'm trying to point at our
What do you,
special guest, but I'm
we
not
do?
quite sure
I-
where.
So
When you
he's
guys see this, I'm not
Is
sure where
is
he'll be
point
positioned,
at point
but
at your left corner. Okay, right corner because it's
Right corner.
yeah, yeah, right.
there he
There you go.
is.
He's
There
right
you go.
there.
yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
middle finger I see?
Yay!
Is that middle finger I see?
That's
No,
not a
it's not a
middle
middle
finger.
finger.
Wait a minute, I
Okay.
want a high five. High five, kid.
Don't high
Uh,
five her.
wait.
Uh-uh.
Wrong way. There
There
we
we
go.
go. Oh,
Hey!
okay. Wow. For you that are audio only, you missed all of that shit, and that is your fault. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. But
Our
uh,
Patreon, but
or the Patreon, because the Patreon does have the visual for you. So, with
Mm-hmm.
that being said, if you don't know because you're audio only and you could not tell who that person was, that is Ked the Pro from Chaotic Culture Podcast. Ked, go ahead and introduce yourself and you know what I'm saying? Give us a grand
Bing,
introduction
bing, bing, bing,
because
bing.
this is long overdue. We never did our Power Rangers episode. We never did our fan
Come to the
appreciation
stage.
episode. That's like
Wait, those
three.
Power Rangers episode?
We
When
were
was
supposed
I?
to be.
We
We were
never did it.
supposed
We
to.
never
We
did
never
it.
Oh,
did it.
Never did it.
oh,
But
good.
Ked, go ahead and introduce. Tell the people
Yes,
about
sir. First and foremost, Steve, I definitely appreciate you for finally bringing me on here. It's been a long time coming, but yeah, I
yes,
finally get
sir.
a chance to chill with Inside the Mind of a Blurred. For everybody else, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am the host and the creator of the Chaotic Culture podcast, the pod where chaos rules and black culture is elevated and embraced. A lot of people know me as Cad. If you know my government, you know my government. I'm not saying it on this podcast, but other people call me KJ. For the podcasters, of course, I go by Ked the Pro, aka the Calculated Millennial, the Cutlass Diamond, aka Chaotic Ked. The 843 is me. I was born and raised in South Carolina, but I'm currently residing in the 757 in Newport News, Virginia, where I went to school. Pretty much on my podcast, if you've checked it out, of course, we talk about everything as far as deep diving into modern black culture and how we can navigate the crazy parts and using music as our base, whether it's from finances, home ownership, black content creating, you name it, we got it.
Hey.
Hey,
Let's go.
shout out to Kid. Shout out to
Yeah.
Chaotic Culture. If you not subscribed or listening to Chaotic Culture, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like
Extreme
go pull,
disservice.
go pull up.
Indeed.
Super
The
disservice.
only one I just got a problem with, the Usher ranking video. The way that they shitted on that song, Twerk It Out, I just don't understand. I love that song.
my
I just
Steve, man, look, trust me, I was kind of upset about the way that my co-host kind of shitted on that album too, because I'm sitting here. I wish you could have seen my face, and I wish I would have recorded it. But I'm sitting here looking at these two like, huh? I tried to keep it as professional as I possibly could. Like, okay, that's definitely different, but all right.
Hey,
But
bro.
still, like my absolute amazement just saying, I'm like, man, y'all gave 8701 a B? In what
B.
world?
Uh,
But
What
I
did
have to remember,
Confessions get?
huh?
the
What did
confession
Confessions got
Confessions
an
get?
S.
S tier.
Confessions
Okay.
got S rank.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
do when we do our music roundtables, of course, we always rank it with S being superior. Then you got A, B, C, D, and then F is for flop.
Mm.
Um, so Usher didn't have any flops. Wait, no, I lied. I think the little thing that he did was Beethoven was kind of a flop, but
Yeah.
uh
that was-
yeah, the Confessions was definitely S. That in my way, I pushed it
Mm-hmm.
up to S. So
Yeah, I couldn't believe, bro. 8701 got a B. I was like, this is crazy.
I I,
Pure insane.
I was definitely disappointed in them for that, and of course it exploded on Twitter, and people kept coming at me. I'm like, and look, I try to tell my co-host, I'm like, hey, look, if you make a hot take, you better stand on it because I'm not gonna defend you. Y'all
Hey,
my niggas, but I'm not gonna defend you. So you better stand on that shit because I'm gonna throw you under the bus.
hey,
I
Yep.
will not like when it comes to shit outside the podcast. Yeah, I got y'all back, but when it comes to this hot takes and shit, nah, y'all gotta stand. So when niggas was coming at me, I'm like, you talk to these two because that was not my grade. So it forced me to change the whole grading system around. And pretty much what we do now is we do average scores. So pretty much we add up the scores together depending on how many guests we have, and then that's where we place the albums.
Hey, trust and believe. I understand because we did cartoon tier ranking and all sorts of other shit. And
They're like,
you
why you
think
say that bullshit for, huh?
Hey,
Hey,
you
Arnold
think
is up here.
We
you think
had
it's
we had a crazy thing over Even Stevens. Y'all
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that. I remember that episode.
like you think it's crazy for you to have 3. Imagine having 9
Mm.
All right,
and
look.
trying to rate it, like trying to figure out.
And
what
then
it's
people
like.
saying like, "Hey, why you let them say that?" I'm like, "Look, that's like 8 other people's opinion. I can only count for mine."
It's only it's an average, bro.
Nah, like even recently, like when they put out the whole thing of like, which one is gone forever? Avatar, Boondocks, and I said, get Boondocks the fuck up out of here, yo. Twitter went crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wild for that one, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
no. So I think
Steve
that
was
we-
like, yeah, you are on your own, son.
yeah, bro, you know what? Bro. So I think I'm gonna do that every Sunday. We're gonna do a one gotta go every Sunday and just make it difficult because this week we did Kids Next Door versus Recess. And
Yeah,
we
Reese's
did
gotta
one
go.
Recess
What?
is out of here, bro. I love Recess, but Recess is out of here.
Bruh. We gotta make it tough.
I can live without Recess. I love
Yeah.
Recess, but I can live
Recess
without
or
it.
Kids Next
When
Door?
I was a kid, Recess was the shit, and I never watched Kids Next Door until I was an adult. But as an adult, like Kids Next Door is like that shit is so fire, and the writing on it is more complex than what they give it. Because to come up with those different acronyms for each weapon,
Mhm.
like that shit is hard, bro.
I'm
That
with the
shit is
consensus.
hard.
I know it's like different. I'm with the consensus, but for different reasons.
For
Yeah.
me, Kids Next Door, when they were doing like when it was Cartoon Fridays, and they were trying to like figure out, okay, which cartoon is going to be like the first one. When the pilot episode for Codename Kids Next Door actually appeared, I was literally a little kid, like, how do I vote? How do I vote? Because I wanted that one to win, and it won, and it got us whole series. So yeah, Kids Next Door has a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
That's because y'all ain't have recess.
I
Again,
tell.
I didn't
had
have
Recess.
Yeah,
I
and
had
then when y'all
Recess.
did have
Yeah.
recess, y'all definitely ate dirt.
I feel like Recess is more like probably like end of like middle school oriented. Like my favorite character on the show is Wendell. That nigga was a snitch everywhere he went.
Randall, that nigga fucking
Yeah,
Cannot
Randall,
stand
yeah.
Randall, bro. Cannot
Randall.
stand Randall.
Like bro had a notepad everywhere he went to go snitch on somebody.
that shit is fire, bro.
But
Like
bro, them fucking kindergartners, bro.
we had to make that shit.
The devil.
We're gonna do that every episode too. That's what we should do. So we'll do on Sundays. We'll do one gotta go, and then on the episode we'll actually discuss the one gotta go.
Well, I'm voting for recess.
All right, Fresh Prince of Martin. Say that for the episode.
We'll say that. Yeah. I like it. We'll do that next week. Bet.
Boy,
So-
you supposed to have the black community in a disarray.
For
Again.
real, because them niggas always arguing.
They're gonna
about
be like, you gotta go.
But I introduced, our guests, but I didn't talk, about the niggas that's riding with me every week. So let's go ahead and start with Bo. Introduce yourself.
Okay. So my name is Bo. Bo done did it, aka the 6'11" guy in the group, aka the darkest night in the group, aka in Catch Me in Multiverse. I'm using Batman for prep time. So, but yeah, I'm here, chilling with the boys, about to do my thing. It's getting hot in Texas, hopefully it
Chill
gets
with the who?
Chilling with the
Ooh.
who?
Who?
Party yard, damn, Bo. It's early.
That right?
What?
Niggers.
The nigga,
What did you say?
not the hardy R's, bro.
Oh my god.
Bo. You're
Sorry,
from-
I
you're
meant
from Nigeria.
niggers. Okay,
You're from
niggers.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Boy,
Nigga.
it's something be happening every time he try to say nigga. It's just the A turns into hard ER. And he's like,
R-E-R.
no.
Bro.
Well, I apologize. I was
Bro.
watching Boondocks earlier. Okay, jeez.
Bro.
What did you say, nigga?
Bo, say Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Oh my God, he did it again. Nigeria.
we was trying to help you.
You sound like
No,
the
it's like I'm serious. If it ends in the A for whatever reason, when Bo says it, it turns into the R sound. And this man been walking around trying to say niggas and just calling us niggers.
you
Just
talking about
every
like the white
time.
girls in Minnesota when they say "I dear."
Idea.
Yeah.
my dear. But okay, that was Bo. Next, Cam, go ahead. You staring in the camera. Go ahead, Cam. Show us what you got.
Well, you guys know who it is. Kim Kicks, also known as the Pod Mother. You
Mhm.
know, I'm always here because these niggas let me down every time, every
Mhm.
time, every time. And
Oh,
you know, this week has been pretty good. I know everybody else didn't get a chance to get into that week, but this week is been pretty chill. Been pretty chill. I was sick again. Y'all listen.
bro, she done had COVID 13 times.
Bro, chill out.
Bro,
Bro, I stay
she gonna be
with
in the
my
Guinness
And she
Book of
I
getting
need to
World.
be in
famous
a
for not wearing
bubble.
a
I need to
mask.
be in a bubble, people. I need to be in a bubble because, you know, between COVID and God, I hope I don't catch monkeypox because, ugh.
Ooh, you catch monkeypox,
Mm.
it's over for you. Cells at work, your cells are dead.
Wow.
They can't keep
Bro,
fighting for you.
listen, it's supposed to be sales at work black.
Bro.
But no, but the other week previous I had been a little under the weather. So, but I am better now. But other than that, it's been real chill. It's been real good. I let folks know I don't like them because, you know, I just hate y'all. And there's nothing else. Who wants to go after that?
Well, gee, thanks for the vote of confidence.
No
I'm,
problem. No problem.
I'm honestly and truthfully, I'm gonna throw this one to Double O because you just said they always let you down, and
Always.
Double O,
Always.
Double O has the perfect rebuttal for that. So Double O,
Of course.
give it to us. You know what I'm saying?
So you know it's Double O Status, aka your favorite MI6 agent, aka the Dominican Panther Bachata,
Mhm.
aka Danny Phantom. When the cops come through, I'm going Ghost, and of course, I'm also one of Cam's future pallbearers because I gotta let her down one
One
last
last time.
time.
No, it's getting ridiculous. They let me down while I'm alive, and they're gonna let me down in death. Boy, that's heinous.
That's
That's heinous
dedication.
behavior.
That
No, that's
dedication.
heinous behavior. Like we at the end of the road, and you still ain't got better.
We just gotta
You
hope.
just going. That's how we going out.
Just gotta hope that you know you die first. But
No, if any of y'all go before me, I'm gonna kick y'all shit over, and I'm gonna shuffle my little old ass out of there as quick as I can. Hopefully, they got speed and mopeds by then. That way, I can zoom off like the Jetsons. Talk about fuck these niggas. Ugh.
but last but not least, we got the one and only, the honorable. Did I say that? Honorable Hydro.
Honorable?
Straw
I
Hat.
ain't talk about me saying
I'm
Nigeria.
trying to say, hey, Nigeria.
Hey, know your place, Bo.
And Bo, you're from Nigeria, which is so. But then again, I guess that's how they. I'm assuming that's how actual Nigerians are saying it. I'm assuming, but all the other shows I done seen, it's just Bo.
No,
Well,
Nigerians say Nigeria. That's it in Nigeria.
Oh,
Well, what the
well,
hell
I,
be happening with you?
you just be fucking it
I'm a
up.
normal person. I'm a
Like
normal
literally,
as
Bo, you were
Nigerian.
born there and you just
You're
got
not
to
normal.
the U.S. like yesterday. Why did you decide to say it like this?
Well, you said how Nigerians say it. I was like, that's how Nigerians say it. There you go.
Except
Now you
Bo.
know.
You're taken away from Hydros.
Yes, I'm
I,
sorry.
you know
No,
what?
Go
You know
ahead
what?
because we're cutting into his Disney
I didn't want
time.
to say it, but you know what?
We're cutting
Let him
into
get
his
his
no,
Disney
minutes.
time.
I
I'm
got you.
sorry.
I got you, Cam. I got you.
It is I, the omnipotent one, Hydro Alpha Omega, doing big things, living life, getting money, what else is it like, But it's I, Hydro, the Disney and Amazon apologist, and I'm here with my co host. And I'm sorry that I was not. I was absent from last podcast. I had to restore my energy like the phoenix. You know, after it burns down, it rises back up from
Why
the
you ain't got no
ashes.
energy?
That was me. You know, so I'm here today. We're gonna have a good ass podcast.
Yeah, he got the energy to go to Disneyland
Hydra, why
next
you ain't
week.
got no
So
energy?
You
What?
building a house
Cause
in
people,
Disneyland.
people drain me of my energy.
Or
I'm
does
the
Disney drain you of your energy by
no.
constantly staying in
think
their
that's a I think
parks?
that's a hint at who he about to choose. For this.
It's like what Drake said.
I got energy. Got a lot of energy.
it's like what Drake.
I was gonna say the same thing.
It's like Drake said. They only feel blessed when they're next to you.
Yeah, and then you said Drake. Okay, so we know who either is going to try to choose. We will see.
Mm,
And I am Scuba Steve, and so this episode, this week, we are doing a musical episode, or not musical, but music related episode. So the topic is you are now, well, not you, because you're a listener, but the people on the panel are now a DJ. And for the next 2 hours, they have to entertain guests of all varieties: white people, hipsters, black people, hood niggas, sorority chicks, Beyonce loving beehive women, everybody. So, how can you keep them entertained for 2 hours only choosing one artist? So, you know what I'm saying? You have to choose one artist that's going to last for 2 hours and keep everyone entertained. So, oh. Oh, yeah. So, the thing is, no, because I did share screen and I was all like, oh, did I leave the screen? But, so we are going to do a randomizer. And when we do the randomizer, you know what I'm saying, they get to choose their person. Nobody can be picked twice. You'll choose one person that you get to choose, you know what I'm saying, and represent. While you're representing that artist, we will slander that artist just because that is the it mob thing to do. Regardless of if we feel like that person deserves slander or not, just because it'll be more fun that way. So this is called the hot seat, and this is our first go at it. If you guys are listeners and you enjoy the hot seat episode and you want more of it, please let us know, because we definitely are thinking about bringing this into like maybe a monthly or bi-monthly rotation. So, Ked the Pro, you are the first person to be a guest on the hot seat. So I don't know if that makes you feel any kind of way, but you know what I'm saying? You're about to start. So
all right.
those that are viewers on YouTube or Patreon, you know what I'm saying? Here goes the spinning wheel. I will spin. The
Hey.
person that will go first
Spinny.
is,
Oh yeah.
of course, Cam will go first.
Let's shit on it.
Well, ladies first.
Of course, Cam will go first. So Cam will be our first person in the hot seat. Um,
Okay.
wait. Do y'all want to keep spinning or do y'all want to spin after each person goes?
uh,
I mean, we could
After each
spin
person
after
We can
person
goes.
we
goes.
can
Spin after we go.
okay.
Okay, cool. So, with that being said, Cam, you are in the hot seat.
Okay.
Ba-dum. You're in the hot seat. Okay,
Full screen and
I'm in
hot
the
everything.
seat.
hot seat. I'm in the hot seat. I'm in the hot
Okay.
seat.
Who are you
Um,
choosing?
let's see. So I want to go with, just to make it easy on myself and just to make y'all niggas nervous, I'm gonna go with Beyonce.
I know it.
I knew it.
Now
I knew it. I
I had a long list. Like I had backups, but it's like, who Beyonce is. And she done made something for everybody, from her earlier days when, she had her Beyonce album before she went, full crossover, me, myself, and I, to get me bodied,
Mm-hmm.
to Who Run the World, to her most recent, to her most recent album, Alien Superstar. Like she's just pushing them out. She's just pushing them out, and she's been able to cross over to each market. So she's got something for everybody, from her beginning category, even when she was with Destiny Child. So, because if we want to count that, that would count as features, but she was still actually her own artist within the group. So, all the way from, Destiny's Child to now, like, she's just got the catalog. She's just got the catalog that's just going to keep the party jumping. And then it's also the fact that a lot of her hits have very memorable dances to them. And if you know anything with the Black community, she's going to, we're going to love to have a dance. We're going to, if there isn't a dance, we're going to make a dance. And with that being said, we love a dance. And then, other people love what Black people love. So, they're going to try to make sure they can single ladies. I know so bad they wanted to, um, what is the one I'm trying to think of? Because she did the remake of it
Uh-oh.
at the end of her Coachella, the Coachella Live album.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, what is the name of it? Because it's Frankie Beverly, Maze,
Oh,
and
before I let go.
Before I Let Go. And there's a whole dance to it. And I know, the non-melanated people, they wanted to dance that so bad. But she had the HBC, close to the HBC steps in it, all of that. So, Beyonce was definitely bringing it.
Okay. So my rebuttal is, how do you entertain the hood niggas?
Listen,
How
wait a
how
minute. Um,
how
have
do
you
you?
not heard the Carters? Have you not heard the Carters
Yeah, I
album?
have. They're rapping about like art and like how much money they got when they buy art and stuff
You
like
think
that.
hood niggas ain't listening to Beyonce and Jay-Z and Beyonce herself?
They
Are
listen
you
to
are
Jay.
you mad? Are
They're
you
listen.
mad?
I'm not mad.
Don't do
I'm
that.
not.
Don't do that.
Are
I
you
know.
Because
mad?
I
you
know.
pulling Jay Z
Wait.
by extension. You can't do that.
Actually, you
But as
can.
features,
Features
you
You
count.
can't do
can.
that.
There's features you can,
Features
but
But how,
count.
that's not the album that I would go to as a hood nigga and be like, yeah, this the shit right here.
No,
You
if
know
you
what I'm
because the thing is, if we are in a party
You have
saying?
access to
and
the whole
Beyonce
catalog.
comes on, everybody's gonna move something.
Mhm.
Everybody,
Name it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
everybody
move
is
to the
gonna move
wall.
something.
I'm
So
moving to the
To the
walls. That's
wall.
what I'm talking
I'm
about.
I'm moving to the
Like,
bar.
like how
no,
how do you make a hood nigga love Beyonce? How do
You
you
make the
do it?
women dance. That's easy.
wait a
Yeah.
minute,
This
Danny. Yeah, because you
Danny, this
do
ain't
make
your
the
person.
ladies
You
dance,
supposed to be
but
Planner. You supposed to be
Danny forgot
Planner.
whose side he was on. But it's okay. But no, because to even remotely pretend as though the hood niggas are not going to
That's not a
get
pretend.
down on it with Beyonce coming on, it's crazy because they'll even get up and do something to Formation.
Oh wait.
No, they
Listen,
would not.
I wanted to ask
yes
something
they
more for
would.
in your defense, Cam. I'm like, I think people need to understand that included is everyone. Like, who are you defining as a hood person? Because you got
Hmm.
LGBTQ people in the hood
Nah, you
as
know what I
well.
mean by
Yeah,
hood
and
nigga.
no, even at
Nah,
that,
son, I'm gonna need you
you
A
to
nigga,
think that
define
a
you
that.
nigga,
think that
a
no,
nigga. You know
see,
what the
you
fuck
be
I mean.
absolutely wild to think that they not gonna at least even tap their foot to some "Get Me Bodied."
You wild to think like, look, I get it. There is LGBTQ hood niggas
It
and
don't
stuff like
matter whether
that.
it's
But you know what I'm
LGBT.
talking
Come
about
on,
when I say,
because
I'm
you know what
making
I'm
listen,
talking
less
about. I'm
spicy.
talking about the nigga with tattoos on his face and a grill with a toothpick in his
I
mouth.
That
promise
sounds like
That
some
you,
nigga,
LGBTQ hood
Beyonce
motherfuckers
did
I
not
know.
get to
oh my
Beyonce did not
God.
get to where she is, making her a crossover artist if she was not able to reach anybody. The woman is international.
She very
The
much
woman
so.
is international.
She's
Because I mean,
everywhere
I even
but
could have
the
went
hood.
with Whitney Houston.
She everywhere
Because
but the
Whitney
hood.
Houston has crossed many markets, and everybody knows who she is, and everybody gonna hum, sing, get
I
the
mean,
moving around to what she got going on. So that same thing applies to Beyonce
but
because Beyonce
knowing
is going to move the party because she is the party.
knowing who someone is and listening to them for 2 hours straight, that is where I'm saying for 2 hours. So I'm not saying
Because
that. I'm not saying the hipsters.
she's got plenty of hits, but she's got a variety. She's got a
Facts. I'm
variety
not
of
saying the
hits.
hipsters and stuff are not going to enjoy that.
No, no,
But
no,
for
not
2 hours
even just
straight,
the
the hood nigga
hipsters.
is after a while he gonna be like, "All right, my nigga." Like after 45 minutes of that, he gonna be like, "All right, bro." You know what I'm saying? So
No, not it. No,
keep the hood nigga entertained
because he's
for
still
2
gonna be
hours?
moving it to get me body. He gonna be moving it to diva with everybody else because it's a variety of hits that she can play. Because even if you decide you're gonna go on to a slow mellow ballad, she's got hits after hits after hits for that. If you're gonna go for a more upbeat party, she's got hits after hits after hits that's going to keep the party going, especially if you got a good DJ who is up there mixing and
You the
blending it well
DJ.
together.
You the
You the
DJ.
DJ.
Then you know I got it.
No, well, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Listen, you know I got it.
Why am I
Mm.
the only one doing the slandering here?
You
We
about to
all are
make her get
slandering
formation.
Well,
after that Lion King fiasco. I'm not allowing it.
well,
Wait a
well.
minute, and then even that the
Hold on,
lion.
Steve.
Wait a minute, the album that she made on the side for the Lion King,
Okay, fair enough.
fucking
But her
listen,
on the Lion
phenomenal.
King wasn't good.
Well, that's beside the point.
We know
Because we ain't
Beyonce's
asked
popular
her
as
to
actor, but
perform as Nyla. We
Uh,
didn't tell we didn't tell them to drop the Nyla Lion King tracks. We ain't ask her that. We said,
yeah.
hey, Beyonce, come up in here and give me your catalog. What you want me to start with? Cause heck, let's say we decide to start with Say My Name or Bugaboo or No No No. Listen, niggas is gonna move.
Hood
Especially if
niggas is
they play
not
the
dancing to
H-Town
no
version.
no no.
Look,
Yes, they
I
niggas,
don't
are.
know.
My thing is,
niggas will
and
move.
saying this, here's a funny thing, and it's not. I think this is great because it's a discourse going back and forth.
Yeah.
The thing is, and there are no parties that are unless it's a house party that is exclusively done a
Soldier,
bit
Soldier
to
get to
make the
going.
guys dance.
Soldier. Okay, you named one. There we go, Cam.
Wait a minute,
There you
now
go. It took
you
me. It took me
right.
like,
but
wait.
but the thing about
Jesus
Soldier though is
Christ.
that is they gonna go for like when Destiny Child sings, or are they all just waiting for Wheezy's verse? That's the next
Hey,
question.
but the thing is, futures count. So okay, cool.
You're
So
right. You're absolutely right.
I'll give you that one. Keep
You'll
going,
give me
Cam.
that
And
one.
you only get that one because Kid just threw you alley oop.
Kid didn't give me that one.
He just
Yeah, he did.
he
No,
said,
he
all right,
did
he
not.
said his niggas only dancing because of Lil Wayne part. You didn't even throw
And
that rebuttal in
I
there.
said Soldier. I said the song
But
Soldier. I was like,
you
who
didn't throw
not
the
gonna move
rebuttal
to
of Lil
Soldier?
Wayne. You ain't throw the rebuttal of Lil Wayne. That was Kid. He loved you for some reason.
For some reason, this is absolutely wow.
Hey,
So
look, she flipped her hair back. This is definitely
Yeah.
a Beyonce.
no,
Yeah, I
because
saw that too. I'm
and you
like,
know
oh,
what?
she.
I'm not even in the beehive, but I can recognize the reach that this woman has and her team that she has behind her to make sure she is able to reach all, all audiences.
Fair enough.
Fair
So
enough.
with
Is
that
that
being said, Beyonce fits to keep it jumping for 2 hours. So who got next?
okay? We will give Cam her I don't even want to say flowers. We will give Cam her shit or whatever. And
Yeah, that's better.
That's
Mhm.
better.
and we'll go to the next person. I think that was an interesting debate. So wheels of names have popped up again. Boom. And we will do this solo screen for it. And let's go ahead and spin it. You know what I just realized?
What?
Kid won first off screen, so he's never going to. I mean, Hydro won first off screen, so he's never going to win. Hydro is going last. Double
Mm.
O.
Why you gonna put
No, because
that?
I just realized that I didn't reset it. So you're definitely going to go last, bro.
It's cool. It's
It's
cool.
cool. Okay, just making sure. So Double O, you are
Oh, it's
now
on me.
in the hot
Yes,
seat.
sir.
My boy.
Danae.
All right. So, not gonna lie, from my 10 list, Cam, you definitely sniped one of my picks because I'm like, I need this on the timeline for the drama.
Here this
Ah,
nigga.
yeah.
Here this nigga go. Okay, but who
Because I'm
shall
like,
you
come at
select?
Beyonce, you poking that high.
I don't mind.
So for me, I would choose to entertain a bunch of different people. Chris Brown, easy.
Fair enough.
Chris Breezy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We
Name an
gonna
album.
slander
He
it
got hits for everybody.
because he got 75 songs of the fucking album.
Oh, fucking albums, man.
Bro, but this nigga's voice has not improved at all. So you gonna
No,
listen to
his-
the same
Fair
fucking nigga
enough.
for
Brown's-
2 hours?
Chris Brown's voice has definitely
And listen,
degraded.
and some niggas gonna mess around and get embarrassed thinking they still got Chris Brown sliding knees and them damn ankles gonna buckle on somebody.
Look at that. You got entertainer from two different aspects. You got Chris Brown blaring through the speakers. You got motherfuckers thinking they can dance and making a fool out of themselves.
No, they just bruh. Listen,
Hold on.
ankles is about to collapse.
Hold on. Keep going.
Not
Keep
Chris Brown
going.
embarrassing
I was like, he got a little
Like,
something for
bro,
everybody. You know, you going through your
Bro,
villain arc,
embarrassing
you know?
photos. Look at the one when he first fucking when dude, what was it? It was like a couple after he broke
When
up,
he
I
was
guess,
paying,
with
they were paying like
Karuchi,
$1,000 for the photo op.
and
oh,
dude was
see.
looking like a
Look,
whole ass fucking
Absolutely
crackhead.
not. This
What is
nigga,
going on
what
here?
is this? This nigga look like
Who
Return
is
of the
this?
Clumps. What is this? What is going on, Chris?
I will say
Christopher?
Chris Brown also made a very terrible decision making that Back to Sleep remix and calling out Karuchi. I'm like, bro, you look so fucking desperate as
Listen,
fuck
like
at that point,
he
my
yeah.
guy.
does nobody
no-
recognize he's toxic?
there's
Danny,
no
is this
art.
the man you want us to listen to for 2 hours?
Are you gonna skip? You gonna skip the signing?
Cam, I'll let you. He sniped
Right.
my first pick.
No.
I'm not gonna
I
let you
fuck with Cam.
disrespect the
No,
GOAT.
I fuck with
Oh
Cam
no, I'm not
because
just
me
sit
and
up here and
Cam,
let this
me
man
and Cam was on the hot seat.
invade our
You pick
ears.
Beyonce. She talking about
No.
quitting niggas' jobs and shit. What
Bruh.
the fuck?
When Cam
Listen,
was in the
'cause
hot
Beyonce
seat,
gonna
I was the
support
only one
us.
slandering. Cam understands the purpose of the game.
Nah,
You
man.
supposed to slander this nigga regardless of what this nigga has
Regardless
too
of
much.
whether you like him, because ain't
I'm about
nobody fits to sit up here and
I'm
listen
about
to
to-
this nigga's voice continue to go through puberty for the past like 20
Don't
fucking
got-
years.
I'm
My
about to
nigga don't got
react.
sleeves.
But,
Double
but,
layer.
here- but here's the funny
Like
thing. So
17
Chris Brown-
years, he
hold
been
on.
still sound like he running. Bro, you need to run to the doctor and figure out why you still sound like that.
that laryngitis. no, but
I told you his voice
let's not
degraded,
even
man.
talk
All
about-
them damn
you know, he be
drugs.
thinking, and you
No,
know,
his
he
voice
be
degraded when he got beat
rapper.
up by Rihanna.
Oh,
I'm like, but
he
here's
got
the
beat
whole
up.
thing with
Yeah,
with-
bro, he definitely got beat up because nigga,
Oh my
anytime, bro, no, because like Rihanna had bite marks on her. When you getting your ass whooped, what do? You start
bites
bite.
on
You do
biting.
anything.
You start
Bro,
shooting.
what
I
the fuck?
gotta bite this nigga. I gotta bite this nigga to get him out. Like, bro, Rihanna was beating the fuck out of this nigga. He was like, ow.
That's what
he could do
Don't
nothing.
don't y'all be laughing too hard. Don't y'all be laughing too
I'm sorry.
hard.
That is a
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
violation.
listen, cause y'all know I don't fuck with Chris Brown.
That nigga don't have
Even if he do
arms.
sound like he been struggling through puberty, bro, I wouldn't trust this nigga to sing his way out of a fucking wet paper bag with directions.
I'm going to be brutally honest here, man. When Chris Brown performed at Something in the Water in 2019 at Virginia Beach, I was not impressed. I mean, the dances he was doing was cool, but he was not really doing any singing. It was like he was letting the track sing.
That's why he
And-
be trying to sit up here and rap all the time.
I mean, I
Because
think that's
you
what happened
think
with
he's a rapper.
Omarion and like Mario. Like that was that situation where Mario was like, I came here to sing. I thought we were singing. I don't know what you dancing's cool and shit, but like we came here to sing.
Indeed.
So Danny, you think that we gonna let this man get up here and whoop, 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 whoop,
I
whoop,
would.
Yeah,
Us
for 2
for,
hours.
like,
You know
2
why? You know why?
hours?
Wait. Because aside from his albums, right? Albums being hits after hits after hits, he got tons of features too. So you don't gotta just listen to Chris Brown.
Yeah, like
He got features
had,
on all your
Yeah, it's
Look at
favorites.
his features.
He got features on all your favorites.
he got they had what's that shit called? They was playing like all summer 2020.
Hydro.
This
Nah,
ain't
this
Nitro.
your
my goat.
person.
This my goat.
Nitro.
This
No,
my
no, this
goat.
not your person.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
This
not
not
sorry.
your
your
person,
person.
sir.
I can't. I
The
thought we was
villain arc
having a
starts
debate
now.
This
here.
is not how any of
No,
this
no.
works.
It's not
This
how
is
it
how this work at
you,
all.
Danny is
Yeah.
in the hot seat, not you.
Yeah, that's in the hot seat, not you.
The villain arc
let
starts.
me
See?
make sure I do the
You will
Listen,
talk
explanation
so
before
shit.
this
he so
solo.
he
You will
understands.
talk shit about Chris Brown, not motivate Chris Brown.
Yeah, we talking about the dude that was on Sesame Street just
Yeah.
he almost take a walk with me, ass nigga. Like we, that
I'm
is what
fucking
we're supposed to be
dead.
doing.
I want to
But
take
go ahead,
a
Dan.
page out of Rob's book and be like, don't ask me for a synopsis because you got Google on your phone.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Danny. Go.
Who's up
We
next?
need more.
Well,
Well,
what
that's
else do
it.
you need from
That's
me?
it. That's your defense.
That's
We
about the
shitted
first.
on,
The man got
we,
albums and features.
we shitted on him for 45 minutes, and you just gonna let us ride? Fair
Ride all
enough.
you want. You still gonna get them Chris Brown tracks.
fair enough, Danny.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So right now, Beyonce is in the lead.
Mm,
All right,
Mm.
so hold on, let me go to the wheel. Boom, boom. Now I have to fucking go back to y'all screen. Then I gotta make this shit the solo. All right.
Oh, stop complaining.
Hey man, it's a lot of work over here.
Oh, now
We spinning. We spinning. Here we go. It's me. It's me.
okay.
Damn.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Chill
Seven
out.
5. What are you, Diamond?
Slow
Chill
down now.
out.
Slow down now.
Fucking right, guys. All right. Look, I know what you guys are thinking. It's
You
too
gonna say
hot.
Kendrick Lamar?
Hell,
J.
I took Chris
Cole?
Brown from you. It's all right.
Hey,
no.
please. I was gonna say, please don't pick Kendrick Lamar.
I
That's
know
my
what
nigga, but I'll
Oh,
let you
I
go,
don't
Steve.
want
I'll
it
let you go.
now.
I know what you guys are thinking. You're
Don't
like,
release
oh,
your Two
it's so
Chains.
it's so
Michael
fucking
Jackson.
it's so fucking obvious, right? It's like, oh, why would you pick
The
him?
weekend.
It's
Because
so
he looked
fucking
like him.
obvious. But
Julio?
I'm choosing Rihanna, bro. It's obvious. Like, why would you
No.
Well,
not choose fucking Rihanna, bro?
Wow.
Rihanna has fucking
Listen,
lemon,
she another
wild
one who
out.
voice
Like,
ain't improved either.
oh
But
wait,
she
wait
got a
a
good enough
goddamn
team
minute.
behind her. But still,
Wait a fucking
Miss
She
minute.
got
Lady
that money.
voice
Wait a
ain't
minute.
entertaining.
This is the girl that was singing
Spend it.
Pond the Replay. This is a different voice. What are you talking about?
Not
that
at
is a
all.
that is a
Even when she got her
Pond.
good girl gone bad, barely.
Nah,
Have you seen Miss
Not gonna
listen,
say,
Lady
but
in
money makes
person?
people look good.
listen
Just
to
saying.
Pond the
Wait a minute, wait a
Replay,
minute. Why don't
and
you
then
pull up since you talking about that? Why don't you go ahead and pull up your person singing Mariah Carey? Go ahead, pull up Rihanna singing Mariah Carey.
listen
why
to
would
Pond the
Mariah? Why would
Replay.
Rihanna even try to sing Mariah Carey?
Listen to Pond the Replay, and then turn around and listen to Love on the Brain. That is a different voice. First of all, second of all, the hood niggas
That's because
love
she
it.
got a better studio behind her.
First of all,
I mean,
who
Rihanna
got a
got
better
money behind
who
her.
got
Have
a
you
better
seen Rihanna
studio?
before?
You talking about
Rihanna from her Pond the
Beyonce?
Replay,
Beyonce don't got a
from her
better
Pond the
studio.
Replay to now, yeah, she got a better studio behind her. I
Beyonce don't
see
got a
why
better
she
studio.
decided to stick to just doing her makeup and her clothing line.
Beyonce don't got a better studio. Are we lying here? Are we gonna sit here and lie?
Beyonce is phenomenal on and off of the record,
She's
my boy.
not good on the screen, and she's
But
very
you know
trash.
what? But we ain't telling her to act out of nothing. As
We're
long as she
bruh,
quiet when she doing her videos,
she
as long
acts
as
in
she ain't got to
every
actually
video.
say nothing,
So
listen, she's
anyway,
coming through.
Rihanna
She's
did
sweeping
The
Lemonade.
whole time y'all
Rihanna.
arguing, Chris Brown is dancing in the background.
Bro,
This nigga.
Chris Brown got his ass whooped by my person, but he gets
I ain't
freaking.
gonna talk
It
about who got
don't
hits, but you
matter.
know,
Oh, so
What she
you
can't whoop
got
is them high notes. That's what be whooping her.
listen. First of all, Rihanna got Love on the Brain. That is the high notes of high notes for her.
For
but
her, exactly.
but
Right.
we
Bro,
get lemon.
she be getting lightheaded.
First off, listen, we're talking about features here. Rihanna also
Speak
has
up.
for the hipsters and stuff like that. She got work for the little white people that like, oh, I think I'm hip in the black party. We got
See,
work. She got cake. She got all these other songs, bro. She got a lot of variety that she gives us. She got Run This Town. That's the hood niggas is gonna be like, oh shit, we running this town. Like Rihanna actually brings variety. Unlike Beyonce, who you said that Beyonce got stuff for the hood
uh,
niggas. She does not, bro. What she got?
Oh no, I ain't hear no
Walk on
hood dudes
Water
be
by
like, we gonna
Eminem.
run this
Like
town.
what the fuck? Like what does
listen, the
Beyonce have
niggas
for
is
the hood niggas?
dancing to
She don't.
party.
We're not. We're not.
The-
Stop it.
Uh,
We're not. We're not. We're not.
absolutely,
No, we're not. You're a
absolutely,
liar. You're a liar, and
absolutely.
you
They
should be.
move into it.
You're ashamed of yourself. And
You
then
ashamed of yourself?
the
You're
LGBT,
ashamed of yourself.
the
What?
LGBTQ community, they got breaking dishes off the wall. Like they got the songs "I'ma Fight a Man"
Listen,
tonight.
cause listen,
She
niggas
was
gonna
talking to
show up
Double
on
O
ape
nigga.
shit.
She was
Tell you
talking
that
to
much.
she was talking about Double O. When she was like, "I'm gonna fight a man tonight," she was talking about Double O, the Chris Brown. She was talking like Rihanna is about that shit, nigga. Like Rihanna literally
Rihanna's
has
with the
something
shits.
for everything, bro.
She
Why,
definitely is with the shits.
bro? She
Hmm.
is, bro. And now she just had a baby, and now she's what Beyonce got a song called "Thick." That is what Rihanna is right now, and I think that she needs to divorce ASAP Rocky.
Oh, see, I was getting ready to slander. I'm like, well, see, look,
And
all
And
the
and then
accomplishments
when
that
you know what
Rihanna
her
had, and
whole
she had a baby with
colorist,
ASAP
whole
Rocky.
colorist,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
baby
She ended
daddy.
up with a whole ass nigga.
what?
Like,
Whoa,
nah.
Bro,
whoa,
bro.
whoa!
First of all, you said bigger with the
Hard ER.
Damn,
second,
Bo.
second of all, she got a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? So she
No,
can
she
make
ain't got
these
no hood
songs.
nigga. She got a whole colorist ass nigga.
That's fine.
That's what
I
she got.
If that's what it means to be with Rihanna, I guess I too am
Wow.
Steve, I don't know if you want to
We
admit
all know
that,
what
my
Steve
guy.
shows
Like,
up out for.
I too look, Rihanna, look. First of all, I'm not the most handsome nigga, but
Wow. We're
Wow.
starting off
I'm very
bad.
damn, she
And
said,
I'm
he
very
ain't
confident.
either.
I'm confident, okay? And that's all that matters, okay?
That's all
Seriously.
that matters.
That's
When I
all
go
that
to sleep
matters.
at
mm,
night,
I go to
She
sleep
Rihanna
at
is
said,
night
laying
and I
"Money."
next to me and not
can't,
ASAP Rocky.
she should not be next to ASAP. Good lord. I
Not
got more
ASAP
hit. I
Rocky.
feel
See,
like I
where's
got it.
your mic at?
It's right here.
Oh.
I will
Does it
say,
keep
you know,
falling?
as far as terms of partying, I will give Rihanna that. As long as she don't have to sing live, then it is what it
We're not
is.
talking
Oh
about
yeah, as
live.
long as
We're
she
talking
doesn't
about
sing
Yeah,
party.
live.
We're
Yeah.
talking about
yeah.
No,
party.
because
Don't
you
don't
know
don't
what?
show
They
up to the
got
club and try to
recordings of
sing.
her live
Yeah.
performances. And,
Right.
if one of them happened to slip in, because, Steve don't know how to work technology, guys. So no telling what you gonna get from out of
Right. This
All I
Rihanna.
hear
isn't
is Chris Brown come on in the background.
good,
Thanks,
bro.
Steve.
She got diamonds. She got umbrella. Love on the brain. Dancing in the dark. That's for the. She
See, you
got
don't even
every.
you
She
don't
got
even know. You don't
variety.
even know.
Oh,
She
so
got
she got it for
variety.
like
Cause see, if I
the
had
radio
chose
people,
Rihanna, she
the
got
radio
plenty of
people.
other songs that you could have picked if that was gonna be what
She
you were
do,
going for.
bro. Dance in the Dark is one that's like on home soundtrack. Everybody knows that. But it's like that is for the like the hip, but y'all
That
haven't known
ain't
who got
that's
us.
that was for
I
my
know Chris
them songs
Brown
you
got
listen
some,
will fall
but y'all
under
Yes,
didn't
like
even
a
sir.
do that.
ballad.
Y'all didn't even do a good job of like showing the variety, the vast
I
variety of your
showed the variety you
you
just
didn't. No.
made.
Well, when I said, hey, hood niggas, you had nothing. You had nothing. Go
I
ahead.
had everything. All the Beyonce
Take a
songs is gonna get
bow.
the
Take a
hood niggas
bow because
going.
it's my turn. Take a bow
Okay,
for
go
Rihanna.
ahead.
Damn, yikes.
Uh,
Why don't you
bitch,
tell
bitch
Rihanna to
better
take a
have
bow?
better have my money. The hood niggas is still getting on that because they feel like they pimp.
Because they still ain't getting
They
no money.
they think that, but that's not the point. It's not about that.
She got
It's
them
about the
niggas singing
songs.
loud and proud to
It's
thee
about the
with
song
no
for
money.
them. It's about the song for them. Love the way you lie. Like we got domestic violence in here. We really is in here doing a variety of different songs. What's the song that she got with T.I.? I can't even remember. But gonna be fancy star, something, something. Who we
Live your
are.
life.
Live
Live
your
your
life.
life.
There you go. Look at Ked. That's why he's here to help
I
Kid,
me
said it
out.
too.
kid,
But like there
kid.
is like
I just named the
plenty.
song. That's all I did, Cam.
bro, 4 or 5 seconds. Like literally, I'm going down a list. You niggas was too busy letting us slander. Y'all wasn't
Do
even
you really want me
defending
to go down
yourself.
Chris Brown's discography?
It's
We
too
don't
late.
got
You're
that
not.
much
Yeah.
You're no
time.
longer.
No,
he
do
don't
You're no
not
know.
go
longer
through
in.
Chris Brown's discography.
No,
You're
see,
no
Do
Yes,
longer
not.
in the
do
hot
it.
seat.
don't.
Not.
No,
Do it.
he had.
No.
Do
No,
He
no,
it.
no.
had
It's not
all
about
the
being in the hot seat. I'm
opportunity.
just saying, like
You had,
there's no, we don't have enough time to run through his discography like that.
bro.
He got too many
You
hits.
had all the time in the world to be in the hot
Yeah, and
seat,
too
No,
much
no,
bro.
no.
You
fun
Again,
too.
can't,
On top of
I'm
that,
not
bro.
going to back up to defend him. No, he's like I said, yo, you got
Yeah.
Google on your phone. Stop asking me for synopsis.
Hey man, birthday cake. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown had to join her. She had to. He had to join her to be on birthday. It's just this is a disaster right now, bro. Rihanna is
And
the
they got rid of
obvious
it.
choice. Rihanna, bro. That is
Mm,
my pick. I don't care about you guys' little rebuttals. We winning over here with Rihanna.
No, you
Kid,
ain't
I see your
winning.
face, but you don't want to choose the obvious choice of Drake. So that means
I'm damn
that
sure not. I'm damn sure not doing
so
it.
this is the winner right here. This is Rihanna,
That
bro.
is not
This is
the
what
winner.
we doing,
Absolutely not.
Uh,
bruh, bruh,
we shall
bruh.
I
see.
woke up Chris Breezy.
Bruh, that's the
Listen,
song.
because
That is the song that you're talking about. I woke up Chris Breezy. Really? Come on, Lolo. So
listen,
anyway, I'm out of the hot seat. We're going to go ahead and spin this wheel again. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I already won, so I don't understand why we still spinning the
you
wheel.
know, because
All
you did
right.
not. You did
I didn't
not.
even know it was a
Yeah.
competition, but okay.
Yeah, I
It's a
didn't know it was
Right?
competition
competition.
Yep.
either.
Yeah, competition. Bo.
Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa.
We might as well
whoa,
we might
the
as well spin the wheel.
Nigeria.
We might as well spin the wheel again. Oh, I'm
Bro,
playing. I'm playing. Go ahead, Bo. Go ahead.
boy, he gonna really call us a nigga for real, and it ain't gonna be no accident.
You niggers.
He gonna pick
Right? He's not
he
gonna
gonna
call.
pick
He be
Akon.
trying to call us
That's
niggas.
He gonna
He
pick
gonna really say
Akon.
it.
Yeah.
He gonna,
He gonna pick Akon.
Y'all true.
bro. You know what? In the show,
He gonna pick Akon.
I can't stand
bro.
y'all. I was wow.
You gonna
Okay, you
pick?
know what?
I thought
I
you were
know
gonna
what I'm
say
gonna
Burner
pick.
Boy or Whiz Kid.
Oh boy.
Good choices.
Cam, why would I pick those people? Why?
Not for 2 hours. You better not.
Listen, yes, they do. Whiz Kid and Burner Boy got some hits.
Fair enough.
Hell,
No.
you know
Watch,
Miss Banks.
watch me get the slander off for 2 hours. You think that's gonna make for 2 hours? Go ahead. Choose
Alright.
them, bro.
Alright. So you're one who I'm gonna pick, right?
Damn, you's a
So
sexy bitch.
well,
Okay.
The fuck you
it's
think
not
Okay.
that?
that person that Cam is singing, but I'm gonna pick the one person that is for everybody, okay? No matter what color you are. And
Pitbull.
that
Drake.
I know
person
it.
is Eminem.
Oh yeah, you lost this one, bro.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
lost this
I'm
one.
ready. I'm
You
ready
gave
for this.
2 hours of Eminem.
Nigga, you think I'm fit to listen to his
I
Melanie
love
redacted
Eminem,
ass for
but
two
like not
hours?
2 hours.
Oh
Not for
hell
two
no.
Nah,
hours.
say not. I'm not fit to sit up here and just try to beef with my mama after I leave the party.
Wait,
This
wait,
man said
no.
Marshall Mathers
Oh,
Listen,
For two
instead of
hours at a
fucking
party?
for two
You're
hours
talking,
at a
bro,
bro,
party.
a party,
you
not
know the mood.
Listen.
fam.
Not all. You're forgetting all the other songs like he sang. Like
This ain't a
Guess
road
Who's
trip,
Back.
bro.
You said Guess Who's Back.
Back again. Guess
My
who's
name
back?
is
Back again.
um.
That's not for 2 hours, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing it. Not for two
Like,
hours.
oh,
Are
can
you
you
crazy?
imagine
or
like the
Godzilla.
mood?
Come
So
on,
it's
Bro, we're at a party. We're
This is
This
a
man said he
party.
gonna
you're gonna say
he
Godzilla.
this is
I
not a
swallow a
spaghetti?
bottle of alcohol. It's
he
Gus.
said he gonna get on the turntables and play brain damage ever since the day was born.
bro. Not for a 2 hour. This is not a 2 hour road trip, bro. You are
He
the
is
DJ.
not.
The second that you play
He for
anything,
niggas who refuse to have
And
therapy, but
this
want to
Eminem is
tell
being featured in
everybody
all.
about their
Look,
issues, but not fix
Eminem
it.
is featured in a lot
where's
of like Future, Forever, by
where's my back that ass up? So when like it's time for the girls to twerk,
He probably what you gonna
where
play?
is that?
Shake that ass.
Where's Eminem gonna play?
um
What are you gonna do, bro?
He probably gonna play that damn
Love the
one.
Way You Lie.
Love the way you lie. That's gonna get the girls on the dance floor right there. Love the way you lie.
He gonna play
Hey,
some
I've
damn
seen
rap
a few
monster,
girls
and
dance
everybody
on
gonna
that.
think they
Okay,
just gonna
Bro, you
Get
scared.
out there with some venom.
Venom.
Bro,
Venom.
Venom.
With that venom.
bro,
Hey,
I
there
swear,
you go.
if I get on the dance floor and the DJ is like, my salsa. My salsa. Hey,
Hey,
nigga,
there you go.
bro,
See, there we go.
My man is
That's the
actually
dance
legit though. I
song.
might
My
actually
bad
hop
is
Yeah.
on the
fire
dance floor
though.
for my man,
Look,
bro.
bro.
my salsa
Just
day.
take the whole
Defend
shit.
yourself,
That's a
bro.
good one,
We're
okay?
waiting.
Oh, so you gonna use his D12 hits?
Bro.
Why not?
Just
That
wait.
is,
When he
we're
gets
talking,
stand going, bro,
bro. When you play,
taking everybody down. The mood is just
Look,
going to just
bro.
drop
everyone's
phenomenally.
gonna be hyped up, okay? Well,
No,
he
we're
got.
not.
I'm not afraid.
I'm
He's
not
not
Oh,
afraid.
afraid.
you think they gonna go start a revolutionary war?
In the club,
Yeah.
mid drink, I'm just gonna put my glass down.
Everybody,
This
come take my
Come
hand.
take my hand.
this is right here.
Sing
This
8
right here.
Or
Mile.
8 miles.
My spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. Yeah, look.
Bro, this is a party. This is not a 2 hour road trip.
What?
This is a
Mom
party.
spaghetti. Come on, everyone's rap
Fam,
mom spaghetti.
I am not rapping that in the club. Fam, you play that shit in the club and I will leave. And I will request my money back. Sir, you're only
Boss ain't
playing
gonna look at you
Eminem for
funny.
2 hours? Have you lost your fucking mind? 2 hours?
I'm the
45 minutes,
DJ, okay? I do what I
20,
want.
22 minutes tops,
Both say he do what he want.
Yeah.
bro. That is
Then you
the
gonna get the
angry.
this sounds like a job for
This
me.
is,
Yeah, that's
bro.
right. This
This
sound like
nigga,
a job for me, so everybody just follow me. We can
You
do a
play
little
See,
without me.
Willikers got man, they
controversy
got us
because it's
surrounded.
intimate
bro.
without me.
I'm definitely leaving if that song comes on. I'm
Are
sorry.
you, bro? Are you throwing a rave? Like, is this a rave for 2 hours?
Yeah,
Like, what are we doing for 2 hours? Look at this. Is
this
this the
yeah.
man?
Exactly.
Is this the man you want for 2 hours?
I'm not changing my mind. Look, he got futures on futures, okay? He got T.I., he got Nate Dogg, Dr. Dre.
What,
Uh
what are those party songs, bro?
yeah, those are party songs.
You're a liar.
You're a liar. Either you're allowed to say
You're
that. You're a liar.
a liar,
Liar, what
bro.
is wrong with
Yeah,
you?
you're a liar.
You're a liar.
Forever. You're trying to tell me that Forever is not a party song?
Forever is a
Yeah.
Drake song.
That's a
No, it's
sound
I
not.
bite.
mean, it's
I'm
a
not.
feature.
I'm
It's
not
a future,
listening.
yeah.
I'm not listening to Forever to hear about some fucking
Okay, well,
pistachio
I'm not listening
nuts.
to Rihanna and T.I. then. How about that?
I'm not listening to Forever for pistachio nuts. Here they go. That's not the words that I'm listening for. I'm listening for everybody else. The fact that you chose Eminem and the people that are on the board actually frustrates me because I chose Rihanna to give other options for people, and you chose Eminem.
Is my way to go.
Look.
Got a bet at all. Why I chose him for my DJ list, and I can see it.
Like I said,
10 out of 10.
Eminem is for the folks who refuse to get therapy but keep coming talking to you about the same thing, just being self-sabotaging and self-destructive.
Not
That's
all
what
of them.
Eminem is.
What about
Bro,
Bad Meets Evil? His album
They
Bad
think
Meets
because
Evil.
this nigga got a
you're
hold of
talking
a
about the album,
thesaurus.
Bo. I don't mind the albums, but you're talking about we are in a
Doing a 2 hour
party,
set list.
2 hour party. If you play Evil Twin during a 2 hour party, I will punch you in the mouth.
Oh damn!
What are you doing?
Damn, she got violent quick.
Well,
Somebody go
Very.
get punched. Cause listen,
well,
what
you're
do
gonna
you,
have to reach me because I'm 6'11", so you can touch me. Okay.
Bro,
There
boy?
you
Let
go.
me find out. Eminem gonna motivate him, and he gonna Donkey Kong punch Steve on top of his head.
let me find out
Hey,
that
Steve,
Tell me
Bo
slide
what
just
did
over
you
the
say
DJ
about
booth.
mom spaghetti? Doom.
You gonna get this
Bo,
mom spaghetti whether you like
Bo,
it or
like
not.
I'm
Listen,
tall.
you gonna get this. Hey,
Hey, yo.
You
you
like
gonna get
bro.
them
There's
horrible
no way.
dreads.
We're spinning the wheel. I can't believe Bo just did that. I could have chose who I really wanted because I thought like, oh, it's too early. I don't want to hold anybody.
Well,
I feel
Well,
bad
see,
now.
you gotta go with your gut next time. Ho, always.
I believed in my team. So this one has to be Ked, right? Okay, they chose me to
yeah, we
go.
got to
Uh-oh,
spin,
spin
spin
it
again.
again.
Okay, we got to spin again. Okay.
Spin it.
because it's
No, stop clapping. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Woo!
Give me kid. Give me kid. Okay, that's Cam. All right. So maybe we should just choose kid or
a
Hydro.
hydro.
Who's gonna pop up? Come on now.
Make them rock, paper,
Dun, dun,
scissors for it.
dun. Cam
Dog, it
again.
keeps landing on Cam.
Because
I mean,
they
he
know
can.
that I am
Did
the
we?
winner.
I mean, he can go.
If this is a competition,
He
but
can
now
go.
they know that Beyonce gonna get it popping.
Here we go. Here we go. Hydro.
Hey,
I did.
Steve.
For those that are listening, we can't get kid or
you know,
Hydro.
it did give the option to remove the name after it was picked.
It did.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dang, it does. It does. It definitely does. Let me do that. All right, here we go. Okay,
Oh,
here we
look at
go. We
that.
got
It's
kid.
probably gonna land on me
Hey,
anyway.
okay,
Let's
there we
go,
go. We got
kid.
kid. Okay,
Finally.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Come on, kid. What you got?
All right.
Here we go, kid.
So, if we're talking about a party here, allow me to spread
Drake.
the good word about a young guy by the name
Mm.
of Titty Boy, aka Two
Two
Chains.
Chains.
That
Yeah,
Cam
I
had
Okay.
said
already you had
he was
already
on my
mentioned it,
list.
but I definitely had to pick Two Chains here for obvious reasons. If you want to go back to Cody and Cowboy when he was Titty Boy, or even when he was a part of Player
Listen,
Circle,
wait a minute.
look,
I'm against you. My bad. My bad.
hey, I know you got a slander, but look,
Good.
anytime Duffel Bag Boy comes on, granted it may not be like you getting on the floor and dancing, but that's a good start warm up for a club. If you went to a club and I
Fair
hear
enough.
Duffel Bag Boy, I'm already ready to go. Like, oh, it's about that time. Oh shit, let me freshen up real quick. Let me see what they talking about now. Let's start off with the True Religion mixtape. I mean, what else can be said? The mixtape that came out, of course, when I was in college, and pretty much put Two Chains where he should be. We talking about round and round. I'm getting it. It's mine. I spin it. I ain't
Mhm.
smoking on exotic. My girl ain't got no stomach. Every time we had sex, she always asked me for 100. I mean, are we kidding me? Like, who
Mhm.
starts bars off like that? If you want to continue even further down the road of Two Chains, let's talk about his actual first album by himself, based on a true story. We talking No Lie with Drake.
Mhm.
Birthday song that gets all the girls, especially if it's your birthday,
Mhm.
on the floor twerking.
Fair enough.
I love them strippers. I don't. Do I need to go on? Do I need to go
Wait a
on?
minute. Okay,
Oh
so
wait though. So
kid.
the hipsters are just standing around with their hands in their pocket this whole party, huh?
So the
It's named Pocket
hipsters, the
Pool.
Valley Girls,
The Valley Girls. I mean,
The Valley Girls not. I was gonna
pretty
say the
girls
Valley
love
Girls
the
not
trap.
the
dancing the
hipsters, the
birthday
Valley
song.
Girls,
Pretty
the
girls love trap.
little semi rockers, the Chads.
The
Well, then shoot.
chat.
Hey,
The
look.
But I'm just
Chaz.
saying.
That's why you have pretty girls like trap music. You
But the
know,
good.
you've got good
But
drink on there. You've
what,
got
what,
it's a vibe. Honestly, if you're not gonna really dance, all you gotta do is just if you all want to vibe out, well then hell, light up and smoke one.
so what are we gonna do about these hipsters that got their hands in their pocket? What are we doing? What are we
I
doing
mean,
with
for the
He
hipsters that
he
got
ain't
their
even
hands in
he
their
see he
pocket, I
ain't even
mean,
talk about when he was with Disturbing the Peace. That's back his titty boy days when he was
I
with
literally had
Disturbing the
said,
Peace.
well, I talked about Cody and Cowboy, but if you want to go even further back, I mean,
But still, how that's gonna play, kid? What
you said what?
he
Who's
gonna
gonna do
bring
what
out?
now?
How he gonna listen, kid? You got 2 hours to make something shake and get us moving and
yeah?
Well,
What we
grooving.
that's why
doing?
you have different features that he has. Like now, if you want to talk about his other features outside of his own songs, let's talk about Big Bang. Let's talk about
Big Bang.
Deads with Migos. Let's talk about his feature on Mercy, which is probably one of the best features in the last 10 years. Let's talk about fucking
Ooh, I don't
problems.
know about that. Well, hold on. What
Yeah.
best features
Let's
in the last 10 years? What's
I
up?
said one of. I didn't say
Okay,
the.
how about to say
Okay,
how
okay,
many
okay.
pictures are we
I said
going?
one
how
of. Like, don't
about
get
to
me
say
wrong.
how about to say
Like,
how many songs are we going here?
yeah, let's talk about his songs with Jeezy, R.I.P. and Super Freak. Let's
R.I.P.
talk
Rest in
about Rich as Fuck with Wheezy. Let's talk about all the songs that he's done with Wheezy. We can pull out the whole Collard Grove
Hey,
album.
cause section is my shit.
Let's
Section is my shit.
we talk about we said no problem. We talk about fucking problems. I mean, even though he only had a chorus for fucking problems. I mean, it's still a good song and a good warm up. Like the man really has music for everybody, especially at a party. You just got to be in the right. It just really depends on the mood, for real, for real.
But what is the hipsters that got their skateboard that's doing? Hold on, that's doing this shit. Hey, dude. Hey, after every sentence, what are they? What are they listening to
Boy,
when
the
Two
hipsters that
Chainz?
do, hey, dude, all you gotta do is get a couple of brews in them, and they'll dance to every fucking song by Two Chainz.
Bro, they
Hey, I'm
listen.
not gonna lie, that nigga right.
Bro, I swear to God, let the chicken dance come on, bro. They losing their fucking minds.
Hey,
The chicken
I,
dance come on, them, bro. It's gonna turn it. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen,
I,
Yeah, you
they be
know,
ready to wreck some
you're
stuff over
absolutely
here,
right. And
just
shoot, and
tearing
then
everything up.
for
but I,
for the pretty girls that like pop music, play Rule the World with him and Ariana Grande. For those who love that
fair
pop
enough.
music shit, they
Fair
gonna
enough.
vibe out too because they love Ariana Grande and they love her voice. And then
Look,
you add Two
blackface
Chains in the mix.
Ariana.
You said what now?
This is when Ariana was blackface, or
No,
Oh
Wow.
whoa, whoa.
It's like, whoa.
wow!
What we doing
We're
here?
going.
Not that,
you
Hey,
know.
no, that was not that. It was
we
not
were
during
not
that
supposed.
video.
We're slandering Two
Just
Chains.
go say Two Chains,
I'm
not
just saying,
Ariana
Two
Grande.
Chainz knows
We
We're trying to do
are.
this
Two
conversation.
Chainz
What
knows
just
who he
happened
doing a
here?
feature with.
We're
Two Chainz
slandering.
know who he doing a feature with.
We're slandering Two Chains.
He
Jesus
knows.
Christ!
Lord.
Go ahead.
She's like, I'm coming. She like literally Cam was like, yeah, I'm coming with the sniper, but she missed Two Chains and hit Ariana Grande. Like,
It was like that. That person next to you, pow. That is
like,
your
well,
son.
damn.
Because Two
What
Chainz
the
was
fuck was that?
definitely on my list.
Bruh, I'm really mad that like Bo chose Eminem and fucked this whole thing. All right, so anyway,
Well,
No,
I mean,
y'all had they
I mean, I think a
everybody
good
had
thing we
their
could do at the
person.
end is do like honorable mention that it was someone else that everyone had in their pocket.
I
Like how
have
they
Bro,
no
all.
idea. Bro,
I
I
had a
told
whole
you,
bunch of different
I can't
people.
believe I
I
told
had a
you
few
Rihanna.
good ones though. So
You
you know.
Yeah,
didn't.
so at the end we'll
Definitely.
do a
Look,
round
Hey, but
robin of
Hydro hasn't even gone yet, so like,
yeah, so
we
Hydro
yeah.
is last but not least. Hydro. Bo, you did not have another good one. Stop lying.
I did have a good
Hydro.
one.
Who do you
I
have,
do.
Hydro?
I do. Okay.
Nah, fuck that. You
It wasn't
disappointed.
Akon. Okay.
It was
I would
who's that?
say, can y'all
Who's
hear me?
playing music? Who's
Yeah,
playing
we can
music?
hear you, Hydro.
Straight up.
Is it me?
Is that Hydro playing
I
music?
don't think it's. Oh shit!
Hydro,
Wait,
are
no,
you
no, it's
trying to
not.
put yourself in the competition?
Who's
No,
who's
it's not me.
playing
It's
the
not me.
music?
I'm
It's not
just to
me.
say, wait a minute, it's Hydro trying to put himself.
He playing
No.
his own songs.
I
No,
said,
it's
y'all
not
go
me.
hip hop music. Go to my SoundCloud. Posting the
No,
link
It's
in
that nigga
the
Ivy.
description.
Ivy came down.
no, it's not me. It's not me.
It's like, oh yeah, I know.
Hydro say, listen, guys, check out this dude. Check out
I
this
do.
dude.
Check out
Nah.
this dude.
Talk
Like,
about
yeah,
he
check this
real
out.
good, ain't
Yeah.
he,
Look,
guys?
You know who
Hydro.
this is?
I'm
Yeah, you
saying
know
it's
who
all
this
the names.
is.
Check
Hydro.
out my mixtape. It's fire.
Yeah.
Oh
Talking
fuck.
about who is this Hydro? Oh, he's an underground nigga. Don't worry.
Keep deep in the ground. Y'all don't know him.
but
So
but
y'all
let's
don't
go,
know.
Hydro. Who are you picking with the last?
I was thinking, we got easy pickings. I could pick Drake, for example, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
Instead, you guys kept saying somebody music for somebody for everybody, and I would go with Kanye West.
That's who I was gonna
oh,
choose, but I
okay.
didn't
Yep, that's
choose
definitely one that was
Kanye
on my list.
because I thought
He was
Bo
on there
was not
too.
gonna choose Eminem. Like,
Yeah, get the bullshit out
No,
of here.
fuck
we
you, Bo.
talking
I
we
I'm
hate
still
you.
talking
mad.
Yeezy at like before Pablo or after
Everything,
Pablo.
everything. We could play slow jams.
Everything.
We could play gorgeous. We can play Devil in Dress. We can play fucking Good Life. Good morning. We can play what's that other song he
That's
had?
all before Pablo. But
Love
okay,
Lockdown. We can play all that shit.
that's all. That's before Pablo.
That's before Pablo.
I'm talking everything after Pablo.
We could well, shit after Pablo. Well, I haven't really listened to everything. Well, to be fair, he hasn't released much after Pablo. And I haven't heard Yeezus or whatever. Well, not
I
Yeezus, but it was
mean,
after What's that shit he released?
Nah,
I
fuck
haven't
Yeah.
that.
heard Donda. I
Any
haven't heard
nigga,
Donda.
any
Yeah,
I haven't
nigga
heard
dissing
Donda.
like this gotta go. What the
But
fuck is this?
Listen,
You
when he
just
sat
got
up here and had y'all in trash bags, like if y'all were
damn.
truly, big fans of him, this nigga would have had
We
y'all
saw
in there sitting up
$1,000
there
white
2 hours in
tees.
trash bags.
also, we can talk about his features too, because technically we can get more technical. He did produce a lot of shit. Like, I don't even
Like
look,
this,
No,
listen,
Yeah,
I
this,
know you was gonna
this
do that
him,
shit.
this your
bro.
bring up
man,
This
bullshit.
right
You
this
bring
your
here,
up some
the
man,
this
man.
bullshit.
right here,
this your
him
man.
make
That's my
Like
America
this
man.
great
nigga
You
again.
spent
watching? That's my
money
man.
on
That's
Everybody,
my
First of
man.
purpose
all,
And
for
I'm
first
gonna
of
money
all,
keep my
on
I'm a
job.
purpose
Huh?
I'm gonna
to
listen to
take
a
a
guy that
fucking beat
says
from
slavery was
Drake
his
that
choice.
said boop
Okay.
to the boop 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 boop. Like this
that shit
nigga
is
really
fire.
spent some fucking money to buy a fucking
Scoopity
so
scoop.
in that two
Listen,
hours
listen,
y'all could have been
listen.
listening to some boop the boop the boop
Nah,
boop
this
boop.
nigga's hugging Trump. He's a
No, listen,
fucking
listen, listen.
criminal.
Okay,
He's a
listen.
criminal.
We all wait.
Oh,
Can I cape for him? This is my person, right?
okay, fair
Go
enough.
To be
ahead.
fair,
He married Kim Kardashian.
not only that, but to be fair,
What
to
that
be
mean?
fair, Trump conned a lot of niggas, so he wouldn't be the first black nigga I seen trying to be a conservative Republican. So we got to give him a pass on that. At least I do.
This is the
Now,
face I'm making. This is the face I'm making right now.
listen. Are we really going to persecute a nigga that made fucking Love Lockdown? Are we gonna
Yes,
persecute a
because he
nigga
Yeah,
had over
Yes,
absolutely.
that
because
made
$500
this is the
college
Nobody
same.
safe.
dropouts? Are
Absolutely.
y'all really gonna
And
do
Of
then
that?
course,
Bro,
of
this nigga
course.
been beefing with fucking Pete Davidson for the past 6 months.
And he got
I
the last
can't
laugh.
6 months?
He got the last laugh. Shit, that shit didn't
Did he?
laugh. You see that
Did
IG
he?
post he
His
put
shit
up?
didn't
but he
last.
still ain't get his
His
family
huh?
back.
I'm about to say
Shit,
his shit
we
didn't
don't know
last.
that. We don't know
This
that.
nigga did all of that just to have a concert of him laying down on the middle of a platform and
No,
smoke.
no, fuck that.
Like,
Nah,
chill
Ain't
out.
no,
That's what
no,
y'all
I'm
no.
done
not.
had for
If
2
y'all gonna
hours.
talk about, okay, I know y'all slandering. That's y'all job, but we gotta talk about how he's one of the black billionaires off his own entrepreneurship,
I don't think this nigga
right?
billionaire.
Like he is
That
a billionaire. Google it.
Rihanna?
Google
No,
it.
no, no,
Google
no,
it.
Rihanna.
Is
It's
he?
true.
no. This nigga, this
Check
nigga
out
Jay, this
Google
nigga
Kanye
Jay Prince
West's net
had this
worth.
nigga reading off his phone like, I think,
I don't
I
Wow.
know
think
what
that it
you
would be,
imagine.
I, I
Just
think that
thinking
it
that
would
this
be
nigga
best.
doing that halfway smile he be doing, like he do that
Listen,
smile and then just stop. Like, bro, you are a sociopath.
Right? He had fucking Jay Prince had this nigga reading off that bitch like a Easter fucking Sunday fucking recital. Nigga, that nigga
you got
Kanye
that.
was like, and then I think
Listen,
I think
listen.
it would be best if you guys go see our benefit. Like, no,
I
man.
I fuck with Kanye, his music, and some of his morals. He just like us finding a way through life. Like did you see that IG post he put up a few days ago? How he's talking about how they was trying to like cut him out the deal, blah blah blah. Like he said, nah, fuck that. See, you gotta stand on your two feet, man. People don't get enough credit for that. You can't let these white billionaires try to fuck you and just think you lesser. Like, nah, you gotta stand on your own too. So you know what? You really got to give the man props. And not only that, he got cuts. Like, come on, he got fucking like he got waves on Life of Pablo. He got a lot of good music, and he produced a lot of good music too. And like I'm not even getting to the features. Like he got fucking Pusha T, 2 Chainz, what else? Big Sean, what else? A lot of shit. Even Drake. He has his hand in hip hop culture in a lot of ways. And so that's why I picked him. Like he's a little crazy. I can identify with crazy for a little bit, but that he's one of the goats. He cannot be denied. He has music for everybody.
I mean, he really made a video where all he did was put someone in the back of a trunk. Like that was the whole fucking video. I remember
I fuck with
watching
that.
that
These
shit
are
and
these
being
are
like,
the
why?
these are
That's why
the
you got to
two
send a message.
these are the 2 feet you asking him to stand on. These are the boots that this nigga put out.
Listen. Yeah, he had that. He was trying to run for president. Yeah, he had that random ass crying on stage because he tried to his daughter. He almost had a redacted. But listen.
I can't argue with Kanye. It's hard to do it. All I
He
can do
could,
is slander him.
Nah,
like
nah.
he,
I'm
Yeah,
not
you
he,
gonna.
can't really slander his music. You
no,
Nah.
just gotta
man,
slander
like
him.
I
we
just
not
gotta
talking.
slander him.
We have not been talking about music. We just talking about his bullshit outside of music. Like, yeah, he made a song with Lil Pump, but low key that shit is fire. Like, come on, let's be real. Like, like, yeah, like
I
You
didn't
shouldn't
like
have
that
brought that
song.
song up.
There's a lot of songs you could have chose.
I mean, I can
A lot
keep
of good
going.
ones.
Like, I think it's cool. Like Kanye,
Oh,
he's
so
a
you like Lil
genius.
Pump then?
This is the face.
Hell,
This is the face I'm
I
He
know
making.
you
said,
know.
"Hell no."
The
No.
Cam is a mood for
Point
everybody,
me to
right?
Bo. Point me to Bo, please.
Right?
Because he said some bullshit. Nigga, you picked
this is
Eminem.
this is also the face that I'm making. Everybody got their hand on
Don't
their
you
chest.
ever
Everybody
comment
got
on
their
my
hand on
shit.
chest. Double O not even here. He has his hand on his chin. Everybody has their hand on their chin.
Listen.
Right.
He he made songs with everybody from Jay-Z, Beyonce. You know, he helped a
And
lot
you
of
fucked
niggas,
up
and I
that
think,
connection.
We definitely
come on,
did.
dog.
Niggas
Hey,
ain't
man,
here.
that
Listen, sat
connection.
up there and did all of that running on stage. Beyonce had the best album of the year.
Yeah, but
Just for Beyonce and them to say, wait a
That
minute
nigga,
now.
that nigga bullied Taylor Swift and Pete Davidson. Those are the
good,
niggas that he
good.
choosing
We
to
need more
be
bullying.
a
Bullying
bully.
works.
He said, "Bully."
I'm
You
not
know
gonna be
what?
the guy that says that slavery is a choice. You know,
Okay,
I
What you
that's a
say?
I
dumbass
said
opinion, but
Hey, no.
no,
no,
no.
no, Steve.
Okay.
Didn't your fucking rapper? He did some bullshit on stage. We did that fake ass knee during the Super Bowl, that grandstanding bullshit.
Oh
Get the fuck out of
shit!
here! Get the fuck
Jesus
out of here! I
Christ!
remember that.
Bo, fight back.
Bro, wait a minute. You chill out
Back-
because yo dude went on record to say slavery was a choice.
Okay, that was a
Mm-hmm.
dumbass take, but it's better than grandstanding.
Mm,
Yeah, because
I
it's
rather,
kind of pandering. It's kind of pandering.
but is he not pandering to the lost? Because
Not
niggas got
really.
to be damn near lost.
Because he said a
Yeah.
lot. That
He was
just,
pandering to the hoteps and the pick-me's.
if anything, he's being consistent because he said a lot of wild shit. But that shit just having to blow up. If we're gonna be keeping it a stack, he
But you
said a
know, we
lot
should
of.
have known when this nigga made black skinhead. So,
Oh yeah. I'm.
Honestly, we
Oh
being
yeah.
real.
No,
Honestly, if we
but
being real,
Ted just talked about somebody having one of the best verses on Mercy. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about 2 Chainz. You know who
2
had the
Chainz
worst
did.
verse on Mercy? You know who had the worst verse by far on Mercy?
tell
His
me.
name was Kanye West. That shit
Listen, that's cool though. That's
was
cool though because what he gave you was Cruel
Because
Winter.
Mercy
You know,
Lago,
he gave you Cruel Winter. What else he gave? He gave you a lot of shit. He gave you
My
fucking Good
Girl Make Your
Fridays.
Girl Look
Like,
Like
come on,
Prejudice.
man. Like,
That shit was
because the
like,
only reason why y'all be thinking that Kanye is all of this is because his so-called best songs be the ones by himself, so you ain't got nothing else to compare to. But when he on shit with everybody else, nigga takes a hard back seat. In fact, he don't even take a back seat. They be like, hey, we forgot
listen.
something in
I
the
want you to
house.
list
And
them.
when
I
that
want you to
nigga go
list
in the
them.
house,
I
they
want you to
drive
list
off
them.
without him.
I'll
Listen.
list it. Mercy was number one. That shit was absolutely poop poop. That was
Man,
cool.
hold
Listen,
on.
he let the nigga he signed to him dog walk him
All of
on
the niggas he signed.
But
All
to
of
be
them.
yes.
fair, he's not really like he's
Sean
never
Knight
been a
is just
rap
necessarily no
person.
Big
If
Sean
we're being
fan.
real,
That's
if
because
we're being
everybody was
real,
writing for him.
but still though, that's part of the songwriting process. If we're gonna keep it a bean,
The
If we gonna keep it
songwriting
a
process
bean,
should be him.
you know, like let's be real,
He
like
wanted to be taken serious as a
this
rapper, and
bean
everybody
is
was hating.
overcooked.
This beat is overcooked.
all right, let's talk about Neo writing for Beyonce then. Let's talk about that. Let's get off the bullshit. We want to have this
Wait a minute.
conversation. We can have this conversation. Let's talk.
What's the
Plot
conversation?
thickens.
What's
Yeah,
the conversation? Go ahead.
I mean, you can't be the best if some people writing for you. I mean, we're gonna take it that route. It is what it
Miss
is.
Lady is also participating in the writing of her stuff too.
I think she's there. I think she's in the room.
Like, yeah, like
She ain't picked up a pen in her life. I don't think. I think she's there. Hey man,
um,
that's what we're
man.
supposed to do. We're supposed to slander everyone else that you're on it.
Yeah.
I think this is
And
fun.
I
This
know
is
this is fun.
don't even talk because Rihanna show ain't wrote
hey,
nothing.
we're not talking
He can
about
barely,
it.
he can barely sing the demos right. Like these niggas give her the fucking blueprint. She gets the shit written for her, and she
Speaking
gets
of the
told like, "Hey,
blueprint, her
do it
husband
like
wrote it.
this."
Her husband, your husband wrote the blueprint, and he wrote most of your
Say
fucking
And
yo
she
songs.
still don't do it right.
He wrote most of the songs on your new album.
Oh, oh.
She wrote. She wrote.
What she write?
She wrote every single one on
No,
And,
there.
Cl-
She
Oh,
and,
it was
and
Drake
three of
wrote
Khalees
one
them.
of
got
her
smoke for
songs.
her. She didn't
It
want
was
no
a
Lie.
smoke.
collection of folks,
Drake wrote.
I'm
including
about to look up
Beyonce.
these producer
It was a
credits.
Yeah.
collection
Writer
of
credits.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah. What about
Beyonce's
Khalees?
album.
Khalees was on IG talking like, yeah, she stole my shit. What you got to say about that? She
It
a
was
thief
the
too?
beat.
Khalees.
It was the beat.
It was the beat
Listen,
for
don't
real.
talk about
But
beats.
that's
Because,
not
like I said, he sit up here and paid all that money to buy a boop de beat beat
poopy.
for fucking Drake.
The boot.
Skippity poop.
Nah, he
Listen,
was being
he
petty.
sit
Like
up
we
here
gonna
and
be.
showed out over that beat because this nigga want to be petty and sitting up here crying on the internet trying to get his family back. He needs to work on not sitting up here getting these raggedy ass beats, hoping he have a good comeback.
Don't do
That's
that.
what he needs to
Don't
worry
do that
about.
because he made Lucifer. Don't do that.
I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna
gonna let
lie
you
though,
do
Listen,
but I liked like a boy or whatever that shit is by Sierra more than I liked the If I Was a Boy by
that.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What the fuck? I
Sierra's
pick
like
Ashanti over Beyonce. If we being honest,
you're a liar.
I know.
I know. I'm about to say. I know. I
You
know
see
what we're
through
supposed
it.
to be
You
doing
see
is
it. You threw
slandering.
it. You see through
you're
it.
a liar.
Like
I
you're
know what we're supposed to be
lying.
doing. I know what we're supposed to
Yeah,
be
I,
my
doing,
boy, you
I ain't gonna lie.
just
I didn't expect nobody to challenge that but her. I ain't gonna.
like if we were talking about one individual song, fair enough. That's what I did. I didn't say I like Sierra overall, boy. To be honest,
You took it a little overboard.
right. He just I'm talking about all right. He going into panic mode.
I'm not gonna
bro.
hold y'all just to stir the conversation back for Beyonce on this latest album. Boy, the dream is all over this album.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Dream.
Like,
Dream wrote the whole album.
The Dream
like
definitely
Yeah,
he's
Dream
all
wrote
over
the
the whole
album.
album, bro.
But the
Like,
Dream right for a
Kid,
lot of
kid,
people, bro.
kid. Chill out.
yes, ma'am.
Beyonce is there. Beyonce is there.
She was
She
there.
on
Like I
there.
Yeah,
said,
she
I
yeah,
know
she
it.
she
She
was
was
That's what I
there.
said.
there.
That's what I said. She was
Yeah,
there.
but
But I'm
Yeah.
looking
he
at
always has workers. People working
look
for her.
the writing credits for Energy. Granted, Energy isn't that long of a song, but just how many people are like writing this song
For a
is
minute and
crazy.
70
For
a minute
like
and
look,
70 seconds.
it's Beyonce, Beam, Chad Hugo, Pharrell. Well, obviously because of the
Listen,
whole
you
shit.
hobo bitches. Listen, you hobo bitches.
You got a
Skrillex,
physical.
Alcrest, Jordan Douglas,
You got the
Zika
physical.
McCurry,
No,
Blue
move your
June,
hand. We trying to see.
The
What
Dream,
is that?
Oh dang,
What?
Tina Marie wrote part of this song. What? Ain't Tina Marie gone?
I thought Tina Reid, she done called
Bro,
home.
y'all better stop. No, they probably giving credit because they probably used part of the sampling.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
She about to pull out all her Beyonce shit.
I don't know. She's looking kind of funny in the light, but hey, I'm about to get some Yeezys.
Listen,
You better not.
I mean, could Rihanna ever? Could Kanye
Yeah.
ever?
Yeah.
Rihanna
Eminem
got
ever?
Rihanna got some
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Listen,
Rihanna.
I mean,
listen.
listen.
Could Two
Yeah.
Chains ever?
Well, I wouldn't want to.
I would not
I
want to
wouldn't
look
want
at
to
a
see
James.
Two
I'm
Chainz,
sorry.
so
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
But you talking
I don't
about
see
like
Maybe you would, but not me.
standing in a
mean-
bra and panties? I would love to see Rihanna, and I might want to
No,
see
because
Rihanna
Beyonce
more.
wanted to make sure she gave everybody credit. That's why this shit is looking like this at the end.
Bro, that is
That's a lot of people working for her.
fucking Bible.
That's a lot of writers, a
She
lot of
She
producers.
would not be where she is controlling the party for 2 hours if she
that's
wasn't getting the best of the best.
That's a lot of writers, bro. That shit looked like Ecclesiastics.
Man,
that
that
shit
shit
was
like
a
a
lot of.
dictionary.
that
That shit like a dictionary.
that was fucking First Corinthians. That was a lot. Yeah, but
Listen,
first of all,
Anyway.
Beyonce said,
Open to the book of Beyonce.
let me be clear. I'm not mad at anybody's picks except for Bo.
Yeah, yeah.
Bo.
Let's go get away with that.
What
slander
can I
again,
pick
huh?
again, Dan?
No,
Drake,
hell no.
Drake and Kanye were.
do you want to go back and pick
there.
Akon?
No.
Bro, I literally picked
Dog.
Rihanna on
The
purpose.
crazy part is Akon wouldn't be in the back pick because he had like a lot of his hand in shit too.
He
He
really
does.
did.
He wouldn't even been.
And dude definitely got bank. Y'all can make fun of him all you want to,
T-Pain
but he
would've been
definitely
good.
got bank. He took his little one hits here and there, and
Damn.
he made some good investments, and he's definitely doing his part to try to, put resources and rebuild back in Africa.
You believe that?
I was
Yeah, no.
trying to be a gracious host and choose
Are
around
you?
her because I was like, Drake and Kanye are still out there. And the
Well,
first name that
But
went off the
that's
board
surprising
was
that nobody
Eminem.
kind of went to Drake.
all right.
I told
Let's
him
do it.
from the
Let,
get go I
you've
was
been
not
too
choosing
easy.
Drake.
You've been too easy.
Yeah,
Drake
Drake
would
But
have
was
I
been
mean,
very
very
easy. I
easy.
think my favorite.
but you know what? Drake kind of does have something for everybody. But listen,
Nah, Drake was
Nah.
would you want
Well,
Drake
well,
for 2 hours? Because you gonna mess
yes.
around and text your ex.
Or get
Well,
someone
that
pregnant.
You
not
are
just
going to
that.
be that toxic man or woman that night.
Drake has 100 top 20 hits. I think 2 hours of Drake would work. It would
it
work.
Yeah.
would work.
It
It
would
could work. It's
Easily,
just
it
a
would
matter
easily work.
of
Look,
yeah.
nobody chose Drake, so we don't have to slander him. We can be real.
All right, all right. Let's do a what's that shit called after?
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Honorable
I
mentions.
don't. First of all, Eminem is the honorable mention. I have no idea how the fuck Drake.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was being nice,
I
Because I
can't
mean,
believe
Drake, if he
that
get to Houston,
shit.
Atlanta, Vegas,
bro. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, invented sex.
I'm in a
Uh,
Ford truck. Just what you want to hear, bro?
is it just me? Like,
Yeah.
You want to hear? I'm not afraid in the club for 2 hours.
Panda and panda.
Mm,
Panda, 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 panda.
no.
Yeah.
Then they go throw some Joyce Lucas too, huh?
Joyner Lucas is
You're
on
trying to
there.
make
hey,
people
now hold
white,
on. Now
man.
I
Yo,
do.
that's
I like Jordan
very
Lucas, not in the
sad.
club
All
though, but I like Jordan
All
Lucas.
Yeah, I'm
right,
about to say I like Joyner Lucas,
all
but
right,
not for 2 hours in a party.
Not at the party, not at the club.
That's like if Bo would have said Logic, I'd have had to fucking.
You would have.
I took your glasses off and poked you in the eyes like the two stooges.
what?
Like,
I
All right,
Where's
well,
this
was
violence
also gonna
coming
say I
from?
had a like. So since besides the people that y'all picked,
Okay.
Yeah.
who else did y'all have on y'all list?
let me go first.
Like who? Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I
We'll
had-
go
You
in
want me to go
reverse. We'll
first?
go in reverse order.
I had,
Alright.
there's two people I had in mind: Tupac and Future.
Okay, I'm not listening to Tupac for 2 hours.
Yeah, Tupac for 2 hours.
Now,
I mean, well,
How do you
see, in the '90s, that probably could have worked.
How do
Hey,
you
look,
feel?
well, I'm talking about versatile,
Okay.
But definitely, I was thinking about Future because he has another one that's over the spectrum.
I can fuck with that. I can fuck
Yeah.
with Future.
I was gonna
Okay.
say you could take a lot of off of Future's tapes, and you could probably make that work. So yeah, that's not a bad pick.
I'm not mad at Future.
For me, the other two that I had were Juicy J. And honestly,
Okay.
and I'm not doing this because we're about to do an episode on it, but I mean, I was thinking Wheezy because this is like, yo, you go back,
Man, I forgot.
Yeah.
One of mine.
you go back to back that ass up.
The
Even-
fireman.
You can go back
Yep.
to all of his Hot Boy shit, all the way down to
Young
whenever
Money.
people
But
honestly,
the only thing what was funny because me and Steve kind of talked about that because I was like, yeah, maybe Lil Wayne, but at the same time, like, or outside of like real, I guess hip hop listeners or black people, whatever, are they even gonna know 3 Pete?
I would,
That's
hope.
what I was
Shit.
thinking about because I was
Outside
like,
of
Lil
hip-hop
Wayne could
artists.
definitely do it for like 2 hours, but if you just going like all over the catalog, I feel like there's a certain degree that
Well, it's also
will
an
not
age group
cross
thing
over
too.
to
It's also
other
an age
audience.
group thing too.
Huh?
yeah,
Because when I was a freshman, that's when the Card 3 hit.
Oh, yeah, also age too. So
yeah. I was gonna look when Carter 3 dropped. I was a senior in high school, getting ready to go to college. So, but then you also got Mixtape Wheezy as well. So like some of the
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
that
the
he
Drought.
did for
You
No
got the
See,
Drought,
for the
whatever.
Drought, for No Ceilings, for Sorry
Yeah,
for the
No
Wait.
Ceilings.
You can
Carters.
honestly compare it. You play his
Dedication
song after,
series.
yes, of course. So any song that he might have like done a freestyle over, that was a club hit. You could honestly play that in the club and it would still rock because people fucked with Lil Wayne and especially some of his verses. But again, I'm not trying to do a shameless plug here, but we are getting ready to go over the Weezy mixtapes at the Chaotic Culture podcast for
Hey, man,
season
so
get that
roundtable.
shameless-
y'all
get
need
that
to be
shameless
sure and
plug
check
in.
them out.
Get that plug in, man. I ain't mad at that at all.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie. Even though people shit on the song, I like that song with him and Bobby Valentino. I like the wee parts. Yes.
Oh,
Pause.
is my go?
I
Yeah, I
don't
like
know.
that
Well,
You
part. I
like
have
the
no.
wee
Oh,
wee?
you talking about Mrs. Officer?
Yeah,
You like
Mrs. Officer.
you
Yeah.
like
Get up
but
on ya.
Hydro, you like the wee wee?
No.
I just asking.
Wow.
I don't know if that's what you. Hey, I just asking. That's all. All right,
Hey,
No,
yo,
no,
that's all I'm
sir.
saying.
bro, you are
No.
back. Please,
Yeah, what was your other
Redeem
pick,
yourself.
Bo?
So what were
Bo.
your other picks?
so I had Rick Ross.
Okay,
Okay.
That
Hell
could have
that's a
no.
worked.
that's a
That really could have
better
worked.
part pick. Okay.
Post Malone, Vince Staple.
All right, wait.
Well, hold
Yeah.
up, damn.
Damn. Excuse me.
Two,
Oh,
Jesus,
Two.
bro.
Goddamn.
okay.
Oh, wait a minute. We only doing two? Because, listen, I had a list.
Well, I
Well,
had a
we're
list
doing
too, but
two
I'm like,
until we
we
can.
don't got
We
Go
one.
got to
ahead,
get
Bo,
through
because I
people.
got a
Okay,
list.
okay,
Go
okay,
ahead,
We getting
Bo.
okay.
through
So
people. We getting through people first.
all right. So I had Rick Ross and Vince Staple.
Vince Staples. I don't know about Vince Staples
I don't know
for
if I
two
want to
hours.
play Vince Staples in a party.
For
Like if
2
I'm on
hours.
some gang banging shit, like I'm about to hit a lick on your fucking house, then I'm probably gonna play some Vince Staples. But
Yeah.
I don't know about at a party, or if I'm trying to like chill and whatnot and bob my head. I'll play Vince, but I don't know about a party. But Ross, especially early Ross, I'm with you on that.
I
Yeah.
fuck with the Ross pick. Way more than
Yeah.
the Eminem. Jesus Christ. Uh, uh, for me, I would choose Usher because we talked about Usher earlier.
Yeah.
Usher, and then I would choose Pharrell because not only we talking about features. I
Are we
mean
talking about nerds too?
that too. We can all of that. That's all Pharrell. That's Pharrell. He's part of that. So we talking about all of his nerd stuff. We talking about all his features. We can talk about his production stuff. Like if we're doing 2 hours at a party, I would choose Pharrell and fucking Usher. I think that is the definite go-to.
I was
So
gonna
yeah,
say his production catalog is fucking ridiculous. Like,
bruh. Production
like,
wise,
you could be
ridiculous.
like, oh well, he's not technically a feature artist, but he produced this song, so this is technically his, and you can get away with that shit.
Bro, yeah, for 2 hours, Pharrell would be crazy. Cam,
No, it's not me. I will be going
oh, it's
last.
double O. I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Oh, so my one of them would definitely be T Pain. Features is crazy.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that at all.
The other one, which I was like going through the catalog, and I'm like, damn, you know what? That could work. I feel like not the best that could make that work, but I feel like you could do 2 hours or close to 2 hours of Fetty Wap. He got some bangers too, and he got features.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
I
you
know
might
about
be able to get away with playing Fetty Wap's full album, and then that's it.
I know about 5
He
songs
got
from
like
Fetty
a
Wap.
he's got a few features.
Yeah.
Actually, he's got a
Yeah,
couple of other features in different actual genres that he's yeah, he's actually got a couple of yeah.
I could name about 5 or 6 songs from Fetty Wap. And then
I
Mm.
mean, he had a big run in 2015, so I wouldn't doubt it.
I need to know because boy, that's a lot of that 2 hours is a long time. I just want y'all to know that.
See,
Mhm.
it's still not me.
Who's next? That's everybody.
You.
I
You.
went. I went early
Oh,
then. I must have. No,
oh,
Double O went second. Yeah. So yeah. It was
oh.
you.
Okay. So the people I had besides Beyonce, I had Nicki Minaj, Drake, Rihanna, Michael Jackson, Major Lazer, Missy
Oh,
Elliott,
Michael
Jennifer
Jackson.
Lopez,
Christ.
Watson
Hey,
and
what
Yandel,
what is going
Katy
on?
Perry, Ariana Grande, Wizkid, Burna
Katy
Boy, Two
Perry,
Chainz, Skrillex,
Oh,
Kendrick
Skrillex.
Lamar,
I can do
J.
Panic at
that.
Cole.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, and that's funny
Why-
that you say
You can
that.
make as many jokes as you want. Panic at the Disco. If you go through that list,
No,
they got a
listen,
lot of. I
no,
didn't know they had
and
that many.
also and Fallout
Lincoln
Boy,
Park.
Fallout Boy does have two. Like
Mhm.
and
I was really surprised. Hey, and Paramore too.
Paramore. Don't
Yep.
forget Paramore,
Yeah.
Fallout Boy, as well as if you want all the folks to lose their mind across all of it, Lincoln Park,
Yep.
and don't let them
Oh
play
yeah.
Eh,
Oh
Lincoln
shoot.
Park and Jay-Z.
eh.
Oh, that
Now you
whole
play any
fucking
Linkin
The
Park,
Gray
I'm gonna,
album.
I'm gonna lose my
Yeah,
mind.
yes, listen,
the
any
Gray
Lincoln
album was
Park.
fire.
What
And Jay Z
you
actually, you
waiting
could play him for 2 hours.
for?
You could play Jay Z for 2 hours too. How do we not go Jay Z?
I
What
We
you
didn't
mean,
want to
say?
go for low hanging fruit.
Who?
Now, I'm about to say, how do we not say Jay Z out of the 2 hours?
Well, he
He's
wasn't
just
mentioned with Beyonce, but
He's mentioned a bunch of times in this episode, and we definitely was like, yeah,
Yeah,
no. But yeah,
yeah, Jay Z definitely. So yeah, those are so that was my list. Like so basically I was prepared.
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah,
in
you
case,
was fully prepared.
So like if
especially
I didn't go first, I listen. And every single one of those people for the most part I listen to, consistently, except for like Katy Perry and Ariana Grande. But in Katy Perry, it would have to be more so her
Katy
earlier stuff before
Perry.
she
I,
stopped doing her cultural appropriation thing and decided she was going to be a full white girl, you
yeah,
know,
It
and
happens in the
then be
culture.
naked on the beach with her husband Orlando Bloom
was
if
she
they
married to
still
Orlando
together.
Bloom? I didn't know that. Hmm,
I don't
interesting.
know if they still married. I know she got a baby and all that. She a whole new woman and all that stuff.
Jesus Christ.
And then Ariana Grande, depending on how dark she decides to make her makeup and how she decides to use her vernacular, she can pull in the crowd. She
I think she
she
could
likes
do
to
two
hop
hours.
in and out.
I think she
Huh?
could. I think she could slide for 2 hours, possibly.
Yeah, she probably could, yeah, especially with all the her features, because she's
Yeah,
definitely. And then because she slipped out of that America Sweetheart, but what keeps her going, especially because she done got a bit more freakier with her songs, is because she's still wearing that ponytail.
because
So
she looks like she
Hmm.
fucking 15 with the goddamn ponytail, so she appeases to the kids, and then she turned around and put her hair down for the freaky songs. I see what you're doing, Ariana. Um,
Not
another
mad
person,
at
my
it.
head hurt.
another person I'll say is Young Thug. I think Young Thug could last to 2 hours because of his
He
features.
needs to get some type of streams because
Jesus
boy is
Christ,
going to
Mm,
listen.
the
he's
way it's
going.
looking,
My
you
boy,
don't look like
you
he
gonna
ever getting
need.
out.
Nah, and
Listen,
then
my boy, you
everybody
gonna
just
need
snitched
some
on him.
royalties coming in. Like
Everybody
I,
just snitched on him. He out of there.
decided to make it big and still be in that life. That is a crazy way
It's
to to
insane
to kind of go.
Yeah, take the
Happens.
nigga out the hood. Can't take a hood out the nigga for some people.
for some reason.
Hmm.
Listen, and it's
Jesus
like because a
Christ.
lot of people they recognize they have a talent, and then they decide they want to bring their talent forth and make money off of it, and that be your main reason, and then you get better and you just feel like you can't just separate it from it, because a lot of rappers they feel like what they come in rapping about, if they don't continue to rap about that, then they won't have any relevancy, and they'll feel like niggas won't fuck with them. But a lot of the things that they had to go through and had to do, if they had the opportunity to have life go a different way, I guarantee you they wouldn't be concerned about whether niggas still think they hard or not.
Facts. This
Now
is
you
facts.
sitting up here dead and ain't got a will and ain't got nobody's damn insurance and you in debt because that recording company still gonna make you pay.
This is facts.
Hmm.
I mean, we
But oh,
I
what
mean,
go
we
ahead.
could dive deeper into how black culture plays a part in that. How we need to stop. We need to really separate from entertainment wise to like where it stops at. Because like you said, it starts in the street and gets in the song, but at the end of the day, it still ends in the street. People die, people get hurt. All types of shit. And it's sad that we don't really. It's a funny conversation. I forgot where I heard that. People they don't really listen to a positive music like that. Well, at least from like mega superstars, like black superstars, like you heard your favorite rappers talking about some positive shit. That's why you gotta give a real respect to like J. Cole, Kendrick, because they made a lane where you can talk about deep, intricate shit, and
Mhm.
sometimes it could be like in a positive way, and still have like a relevant fan base. You know what I'm talking about? But as far as gangster rap goes, you start talking about positive shit, that people ain't gonna fuck with you, and it's
Facts.
really just a
I,
turn up.
I think it goes to the part that the audience that they have, they may start kind of taking it as you're gloating, because there can be people who are can be very much so crabs in a barrel,
Mhm.
and they may feel that they need to pull them down to be at the same level, because I mean, as long as they feel that you're seeing eye to eye, you're relatable, you're aware of the situation, and then once you kind of step out of it, some people can't handle that. And you have to respect that there is a process, and it's not always easy for everyone to get to a certain status. But they don't start, some of them will stop fucking with you out of jealousy. As long as some people, as long as they see you getting down, struggling, and not doing any type of remotely better than them, then they feel good about it. And that's a horrible thing. That's actually a really horrible way to feel about people. Like, you can only have them be relatable if they are struggling just as hard. And I mean, we all gonna have some type of struggle, and who are we to kind of dictate completely, like, oh, your struggle is not as valuable as this one? But they just they just can't handle it, that some success actually came, and just be crabs in the barrel. Not all the time, but it does. And then we can even dig even deeper as to a lot of the results of what goes in the Black community, of the situation we've been placed in, from redlining to the having actual food deserts. And I don't know if the listeners what food deserts are. That's basically where there are no actual grocery stores with actual fresh fruits and vegetables, and it's more so you're somewhere where it's a lot of fast foods and a lot of like convenience stores, not where you can actually get all of the nutritional values. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that plays into the role of people being affected by their environment. But not to be a Debbie Downer or whatnot, but that's a whole discussion in itself.
To comment on that, Cam, especially on the crabs in the barrel mentality, honestly, that is the same situation that unfortunately took out Nipsey,
Yeah.
just from his positive mindset and being able to create music that talked to those who were in the hood, but at the same time reversed it and made it into such a positive light. Whereas whether it was talking about investing in oneself, or just trying to stay above negativity, he found a way to to make it work. But then there were still people in his in and out of his circle that
Mhm.
are jealous of your success. And so unfortunately, or in this case, for him, unfortunately, it cost him his life, just because he was trying to, and honestly, he was trying to help a friend and whatnot. And then some dude who was in and out of his circle, who has been jealous of him for quite a while, came and took him out, for no other reason other than to be jealous. But
Mhm.
and that's the unfortunate side of hip hop, is just that a lot of the dudes who are who make it and whatnot, you have people in your community who see that, and instead of trying to work hard and get it on their own, they're going to try to find the easy way to take it either from you,
Mhm.
or to try to find the easy way out. Pop Smoke is a good example of this, man, and yeah, he did kind of set himself
Yep.
up by posting the address, but at the
But
same
that's
time,
fucked
these
up
young,
that that
yeah,
was like what they did.
these young bulls came here, and and robbed him. He tried to defend himself, and they killed him. While he was,
over like two fucking thousand
In
dollars
the
worth of
shower.
yeah,
jewelry.
like
It wasn't even.
over
It
In the
was.
stuff
shower.
that,
And then,
It was
like you
minor.
said, what you say, Steve?
Oh,
Or
that's
who was that?
Hydro.
Hydro?
That's Hydro.
It was only $2,000 worth of jewelry. I think even less than that. It was some
Mhm.
bullshit. Like when you really think
right.
about it, none of that shit doesn't even matter. It just
It
Yeah.
really doesn't. Not to cut anybody off, but in terms of the hip hop community, it really depends on what kind of music that you really want to make, what
Mhm.
kind of deal that you sign, because these record labels,
Mhm.
they're gonna try and pimp you out if you not careful and don't read the
Exactly.
contract, and then they will try to keep you making the same negative music that feeds into what keeps black people in those same predicaments. So you just have to
Mhm.
be
Mhm.
very cognizant of the deal you sign and the music you make and what crowd that you're trying to appease to. And then talent will also put you over the edge as well. There are some people who, if I'm going to make an example, like, and I don't want to use Kendrick as an example, but we see Kendrick's rise and how he was, is a hood, and he's a hood nigga from Compton, You know, and granted, he didn't do hood shit or hit licks. Well, I'm not gonna say he didn't hit licks, but he wasn't. He was a product of his environment. And
Mm-hmm.
what he wanted to do was tell his homie stories as well as his own stories. So he was like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to make music that everybody is gonna be that everybody else does. I want to do my own thing, which is why he initially had signed with Top Dog, because Top Dog allowed him that creative freedom, and he was able to slowly but surely build himself up all the way from 2005 up until Good Kid, Mad City dropped 7 years later. And from that point forward, when you have found a unique lane where you can tell your own stories, but at the same time have the bars to back those stories up and paint
Mm-hmm.
a picture for your own audience. Now, at this point, you got eyes looking at you like, oh shit, this nigga's actually good. And I think that's what separates a lot of great artists from good artists, is just because they
Mm-hmm.
are not willing to just sign the quick deal and try to make a quick million, knowing good and well that they're gonna have to pay that back from to the record companies and then some and end up in debt.
Tell them,
Uh,
kid. Tell them.
but
Because
you
people get
know,
in these deals and you have to pay them back what they put into you. That's why, like, you really have to go over your contract, because I know it's exciting. You say somebody done picked up on your talent, they done see, they done fed this to you, that, oh, you're good, you're worth something, and you hype because you don't work towards this and work for it, and they come up with this contract and you so excited to sign it, and then they make you feel like, oh, if you don't sign it ASAP, nothing else is going to come along. And that's not necessarily true. Start looking at these contracts, because people get in these contracts and they basically put themselves into debt, because
hmm
however much this company invest in you, from the record producers, the studio time, from even like putting you in styles and all of that stuff, you have to pay them back, plus make more. That way you actually have something. So when they give you these advancement checks, it's better that you find a way to kind of make your money move around to last you, because even if they decide to drop you, they still gonna ask for what they put into you, invested into you back.
hmm
So you definitely got to look at that. And also, and these newer not audiences, but these newer artists, I feel like a lot of new artists don't have longevity. Like, a lot of new artists don't have longevity, and they are being pushed out and marketed and made to not be as long. And it's we have a lot of one hit wonders that are coming up, one after another.
Yep.
Like, it's going back to back to back to back to back, and they don't have a lot of longevity to them. Because just think about it, because I know we did the whole who would you want to listen to for 2 hours. All the people, even Eminem included, every single one of them are capable of doing a concert by themselves.
Hmm. This is
Another thing I want to
Every
add on, I
Yeah,
want to
go
add on
ahead.
to that. Well, the thing about it is that it's really two sides to that. One, the record label wanted to make some money off the new upcoming acts, so they got leverage and they have the money, they have the backing. And two, a lot of these new artists, they just see the writing recording process as a stepping stone. A lot of them don't even want to. We've seen so many one hit wonders, quote unquote, just make one hit and they be good. They just be content. Like, hey, I don't fuck music. I want to go. I don't know, go invest in some shit. Like, some people just don't have their heart in music like they used to have. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
just a phase where you just see them just make some music. They might even make a hell. Sometimes they even make a good project and people really like it, but they still don't move them to make music. And sometimes you can see that with older acts where they be gone for years and they just say, "Hey, my heart's not in music no more. It was just a one thing, and that's just what it is." So it's really just a double edged sword. A company just want to make their money, and somebody could potentially see it as just a stepping stone. And it just sucks that we don't have a lot of creatives like we used to have, and even then they get caught up in a circus, of budget, features, blah blah blah. And then after that debut album, their whole life just go to shit. You don't hear them make like Lucy's like singles here and there. So it really just makes you think how music direction in hip hop and R&B is going to go. And not only that, since we're talking about music and shit, we also got to understand the trends in music now, because like you know how they
Hmm.
say R&B and hip hop is starting to just mix into like you know you hear rappers singing more, you hear R&B starting to get more little
Everybody's trying
more
to make a,
thuggish,
a dance hit.
you know.
Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
even like the
But
R
that's the
and
thing though.
B.
I personally think it's the generation. Like, you know, apparently it's working because like, yeah, like we may be tired of the quote unquote toxic music culture, but there's an audience for it. You know, like that's the thing we can't discount. There are people
There is.
actively,
There's absolutely is
Yeah.
an audience for it. It's just that what they're producing for this audience is quickly consumable. It's
yeah,
not meant to
it's
be,
microwave
a
food.
full meal. This is they're making, snack size
But
artists.
I got another point to that.
Mhm.
This whole I won't say generation, but even in media, you know, we get fast food content like that, whether it be music, games, movies, TV, everything like that. You know, like think how much new shit your brain processes and forgets within like 3 days. You know, it's not natural, and I would think that's one of the things that contribute. That's why you try to see, you know, a lot of artists they try to put all their music out on the same day so they can get on the front page of all the other artists. So when you scroll by, you can at least have a chance to tap their music. Because somebody just put up their music Monday, we gonna forget by Thursday. Or like, oh, they dropped, or I missed that. You know, so it's really just everything just going fast. You know, so now, like I said, I don't think it's natural, but I just think it's the way things are. Unfortunately, we don't let a lot of things digest, even in like every piece of media, whether it be manga, TV, games. A lot of times we don't let it digest. We don't think about it, and you know that's why you see people, folks down the line, when maybe like 2 years, 3 weeks, whatever, they finally get a chance to digest it and they have different thoughts on what originally what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
Everybody
he
has
not
good
lying.
points. Yeah.
I'm
He
sorry,
not lying at all.
I went on a
And
tangent.
No.
nah, but
So I'm
No, no,
like,
no.
I
this is
wanted
stuff
to
that we
ask for
talk
that.
about on the podcast too. So like, yeah, we have this conversation all the time, just about how the hits now are just like they coming and going, and they're not really sticking. And artists nowadays don't know how to make projects. They'll make
Mhm.
songs, and the song might be nice on TikTok, but then you put it together a couple with an album, and it's just like, okay,
Exactly. You can
Yeah.
tell
Perfect
they
example. Perfect example. That YG song that just dropped. That shit is like low key trash after like the first 30 seconds.
mhm.
So didn't people like what's it called? Didn't someone I can't remember who they booed up stage, but I think people was expecting YG to sing, but I think
No, it
who
was
was it on the
Kanye and Kid
No.
Cudi.
Yeah, oh,
Kid
Kid
Cudi.
Cudi,
Cudi?
that was
Yeah,
fucked up.
yeah, I was
That
fucked
was
up.
It was
oh yeah,
fucked
that
up,
was
but can I
fucked
be
up.
honest with y'all? Since I know we on a podcast and I might get some outside flack for it, it was just nearly wasn't just little white children, you know, just being disrespectful. Like you,
Mhm. It really
like
was.
that's
It
mostly
was.
Kanye. And when they was throwing shit at Kid
Right.
Cudi, like let's be real, like most of the Kanye's fan base is like little. They're kind of like they're mostly non-blacks these days. Like yeah, we understand Kanye's greatness, but let's be real, a lot of those kids, especially on those concert days or like Rolling Loud, it's probably not really black people, just it's non-blacks. I'll probably say like that. They're just
Yeah,
being disrespectful.
It's melanin redacted
Yes,
very
Yeah,
much
people
Yeah.
so.
going
yeah,
to
they're
indeed,
very
see
much.
melanated
Yeah,
people.
The
indeed.
Wahite gentlemen. That's who they
Listen,
were.
melanin
So hold on.
redacted going to see the
So
melanin.
so
Kid
to the
Cudi did
point
not
that y'all
deserve
were
that.
making earlier, I think it was you,
Well, no
Cam.
artist would deserve that. Like you know,
Yeah,
It's
go ahead. Dude.
so yeah, so it's some a lot of like those acts too, like you said, like you have people who are one hits and stuff like that. There's just some people that make really bad business decisions too. So like one of the things I love to
Mm-hmm.
bring up is I'm like whether you like them or hate them, like in the '90s, early 2000s, like Ja Rule had a grip on like
Facts, bro. He really
Yep.
Yeah,
hmm
did.
he did.
He
He
really
and,
did.
and
did.
my thing was like, yo, I look back at it because I said this before and someone like immediately checked me on it because I was just like, yo, like did people randomly like throw diss tracks at Usher? And they're like, yes, bro, but he didn't give a fuck. He was making money.
Mhm.
Like people throw diss tracks
Facts,
at
bro.
R&B singers and stuff. They
when
just don't care because they're making money. And they're like, why would I stop making this music to respond to one person? And I feel like Ja Rule had the wrong people in his camp because if he had the right people in his camp, they would have been like, bro, who that? someone trying to come on the scene. You right now are one of the hottest things out. Why are you giving him anything? Like you not a real thug. Like
Nah,
why?
that's true.
He really got like he's like, yo, he really got shot 9 times and survived. That's not a
Bro,
story. Like
You
that
that's
gotta
truth.
fucking
you gotta
man.
remember.
Facts, bro.
You gotta remember. This was back in the day when niggas was beefing with our record labels. Like, oh, fuck your record label, blah blah blah. This was back when niggas was being shields for a record label. So not only that, but a lot of that New York beef shit was like some real shit. Like it went past. Like a lot of people don't know, but the G Unit. Since we're on it now, the G Unit and the Murder Inc. beef was like some real shit. Like I'll never forget the story where niggas had guns. So they hit the lights and they start stabbing niggas. It was crazy. Like, okay, Katie, you know this. Like, you probably know about that story, but a lot of that shit was already past music. It was, eventually it led out the music. But I think it was that Ja Rule he didn't understand how big 50 Cent was being.
Yeah.
And 50
Absolutely.
Cent's a bully. Like to this day, like he's one of my
Oh no,
he's
he knew what he was doing. I
exactly.
know
But
that.
see what I say. If you gonna have to circle back around,
What?
uh,
I was on mute. My bad. Facts. Like
like you gonna have to circle back
we
around. I'm
we
not
was talking
saying
about that. We
what,
was all
but
like, you gonna beef with 50 Cent again? You have to come back and
They
finish
still
the job.
beefing. They
You
are
have to
still
finish.
beefing.
no, you got to get rid of them because I mean, if you got shot, like you had to do something very egregious for somebody to want to, come close to like emptying a clip
Well,
on you.
50 Cent used to diss
Listen, you
drug
and if
lords.
if he's anything what
Oh,
he
his
is
what's it
today,
called?
I feel like he's probably three. I don't necessarily just know him before, he had his incident, but I definitely feel he's probably three times worse than that because this man done messed around and survived, being shot 9 times. You definitely gonna be on some bullshit. Some people, would take it, more easier to get their life together. But I mean, he did in a sense because 50 Cent is very much so a business minded man. I will absolutely give him that. He's good at, having enough people around him to help him with his investments and, go far. But at the end of the day, listen, if I'm beefing with this nigga, bro, I'm circling the block.
A lot of people don't know.
I'm circling the block because, bro, you gotta go.
50 Cent used to beef with drug lords in New York. Like, just look it up.
Yeah.
50 Cent was a
Yeah.
Bro, the
crazy.
art of getting robbed is a problematic ass song.
It
Yeah.
is. Shit.
Yep.
Super problematic.
Just to
Shit.
focus on the whole Ja Rule situation as well, what you said about making smart business decisions. It also comes down to Irv Gotti not running the Murder Inc. or the Inc. like he should
That too.
have. It's
That too.
just
True.
a lot
Yeah.
of
That's
stuff
true.
that he did
Facts.
was very very suspect. You had one of the biggest artists and one of the biggest R&B artists as well, but just
Yep.
some of the business decisions that you made behind the scenes, and even dealing with them were just not smart, and that's why the Murder Inc. ended up collapsing. Is just because you could not, or you were not business savvy. Unfortunately, as you said, Double O, it just comes to making those business decisions, and then on top of that, going up against G Unit, and then getting Eminem involved in that
That was
was just
stupid.
like, what are you doing, son? Like you're literally,
Not just Eminem. It was Obi Trice. There was
Busta
they
Rhymes.
got Busta Rhymes in it.
exactly. It was
Yes.
real beef.
It
Like
was just
shit.
like, because I forgot Ja Rule said some dumbass shit about Busta, and Busta was minding his business. He was like, yo, what the fuck? Why did you bring me in this shit? All right, fuck it.
It was,
And
Yeah,
you
it,
know what?
man.
If it's
Yeah.
one
it was
thing
label beef.
New
Label
York
beef.
folks gonna do is beef with each other hard.
Hmm.
And it
Mhm.
be over like ridiculous stuff. But let somebody outside of New York say anything about New York, all of a sudden New York comes together,
Or
as
they used
one,
to.
and
Or
then
they used
goes
to.
back to beefing with each other internally. And it be
Mhm.
like hard beef. It's like, bro, y'all really be y'all own worst enemies.
hmm
Crabs in the barrel.
And I'm like
But they
to
fight
tack on
rats and
to
pigeons.
what
Oh,
Kev was
that's right,
saying.
Danny.
No, I was gonna say to tack on to what Kev was saying. He was like in even in his recent interview, I can't the
I didn't
amount
watch
I was
that.
trying to palm like face palm through my own face, like through my skull. When they interviewed Irv Gotti recently, and this motherfucker's fucking his story that he told was how he essentially slept with Ashanti. I'm like, really,
Yes, while
bro?
he was married, I
Man,
was
That's
like,
what
it's
you
why
a
did
supposed to
you?
go
bad
through?
business
And he,
decision.
But you know
bro,
Like,
he
what?
was basically upset that she went and got somebody else. Bro, you was a whole married man, and you done
Mm-hmm.
said like, what is?
And not
Oh,
even that. I would say that's also what do you call it? It's power dynamics at play. Because who's to say that he did or didn't make her feel like, do you want a career? Do you want to keep this career?
facts, bro. He
Like Irv
probably
Gotti, not really a handsome man.
he not.
No,
no,
he's
the
Throwing that
not.
funny
out there.
the funniest one I saw was they said that nigga looked like he wiggled his fingers when he see a donut box and say, "Don't mind if I do." That shit had me crying. He was, don't mind if I do. Like, I was like, yo, that shit funny. But yeah, go ahead, Dolo. My bad.
No, I was like just like you were saying, like that was another bad business decision. And I'm like, I'm sure that definitely added to the fire of the just like cause of the complete collapse of Murder Inc. from the inside and the outside. So
I'm actually interested to watch this documentary, but it's coming on BET, and it's like,
What Fire Festival?
Fire Festival.
not
that
Fire
was
Festival.
hilarious.
They're doing the rise and fall of Murder Inc. or whatever on BET, and it's like I'm interested to watch it, but it's coming on BET, and I'm just like, I
Well,
don't.
I know that's listen. I will stay off the internet for at least 2 weeks, because to
Watch
be
it on YouTube the
alive
day
and
after.
then have to watch your downfall play out with
Bruh.
millions of people, bro. I'm off of the internet for at least 2 weeks.
Well, if I'm Ja Rule, I'm like, bro, Fire Festival now. This is terrible. Like,
Yeah,
I can't win. But
down tremendously.
we are definitely completely. I mean, yeah, we having a good conversation. I'm not sure if you guys want to continue because I know that we have been going for
I'm gonna
two
have to
hours.
slide on and say some words on kids pod one day.
Shit, man, I was about
Yeah,
to say
definitely
that.
come back. The
Come back.
invitation
Wait,
is open.
wait, what the fuck?
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Come
son.
back.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
I'm
I
living my
extended the
best
invitation
life.
to everybody. Now, Steve, did you not realize that Cam was on an episode of ours where we
I
talked
did.
about Roe versus Wade?
I retweeted it and everything. Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
okay. I was
But
about to
I'm just
say,
thinking, like, damn,
Listen,
Cam was
I
on
be
there, but
living my
not
best
me.
life without y'all.
Steve, you were on Chaotic Culture, bro. You was the end of season 2.
You were. I was on
Yeah,
there.
remember I came. I was
He
texting
came to the
Slim
house and
before
we
Dream.
recorded and everything. Hey,
Don't be
Yeah,
jealous.
look, I'm
like
not gonna
shit.
lie. Before that happened, I mean, after that happened, I caught COVID, and apparently the rumor is COVID makes you lose your memory because, like,
Oh man.
I low key be forgetting dumb shit. Like, I'm I'm like, how did
That
she
was
be
before
doing?
COVID, Steve. That was
Now, I
before
know that. I
COVID.
know it was. That's why I'm saying. Like, I'm like,
No, I'm saying you was forgetting stuff before COVID.
nah,
Ah,
I was,
damn.
I'm a fucking elephant. Don't you disrespect
Ouch.
me?
I don't feel like
don't
a
you?
goldfish.
Ouch.
You're
Don't you?
definitely giving goldfish.
Don't you disrespect me? But anyway, we've been on for about 2 hours. So first things first,
This was a good pod.
this was very
Yeah.
fun,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine.
that we definitely should do add the hot seat onto
For sure.
our,
Yeah.
if not monthly, to every other month, bi-monthly thing or whatever,
Yeah.
and we just add that on there. I think the hot seat was fun. I think this was definitely a good fucking success, and I think we should do it more.
Because I'm ready to face you niggas against noodle flavors.
Noodle
'Cause I'm,
flavor.
I'm trying to find out how y'all grew up.
You know we
I was
you
very
know we grew up with chicken or
Noodles.
beef.
Oh.
Now you look like you ate the bad shrimp one, the off brand shrimp
The
flavor.
green shrimp flavor, not the pink one, but the green one, the creamy chicken and shrimp. That shit is. Hey,
Listen,
I used to like test out different noodle packages. That shit pissed me off so bad.
Hmm.
listen.
Creamy chicken and shrimp is probably top 3 worst noodle flavor.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, 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 whoa.
Mm.
I have to agree.
You like creamy
Have
chicken and
to
shrimp?
agree.
Creamy chicken is put some
Wait,
butter in
creamy
there.
chicken and shrimp that's
Put
one whole
some butter
flavor?
in there, boy.
That's
If
a
you want chicken
flavor of
noodle soup,
noodles,
just
bro.
say
It's
that.
awful, bro.
Creamy
Like,
chicken and
Double,
bro, if
shrimp.
you
That
want
is. Ugh.
chickenless chicken noodle soup, just say that.
bro. I used to because
Wait, are we talking about like regular creamy chicken or creamy chicken with the shrimp?
creamy chicken and shrimp noodle pack. The top
That
ramen
is
noodle
one.
pack.
That is one
It's
flavor.
That's
one
one
flavor.
That is
flavor.
one
That
flavor
is
in
one
one
flavor, my
packet.
guy.
Oh
Yes.
no, no, no.
It's awful, bro.
Okay.
That's a
No,
Oh,
premium,
we
no,
sir.
definitely.
no. I
Bro,
just fuck with regular creamy chicken. That's it. Regular creamy chicken.
bro. I was at PV and like they had like this little
Wait, hold on.
hood
Let me
shop.
Google this. That's real.
They had this
He
little,
said this
they
for
had this
real.
little hood shop,
For
bro.
real?
And the little hood shop had all the different noodle flavors. And I had got tired of eating chicken beef over and over and over. So I was like, I'm gonna start trying these different flavors. That one, I was like, that was a waste of 15 cents right there. Like
It
that,
sound like
Mm.
that shit,
commissary. You're like, yo, I just went to commissary, got this creamy shrimp shit. Like,
bro. Creamy chicken and shrimp is the worst noodle packet ever, bro. Like this shit is awful. But yeah, we're about to hit the 2 hour mark. So first things first, let's shout out our guest, Chaotic from the
Hey.
Chaotic Culture Podcast, Kid the Pro. Plug yourself, bro.
Yes, sir. First and foremost, once again, guys, thank you for including me on this very special episode, man. I really had a great time. Looking forward to doing it again.
Appreciate
Um,
it, bro.
for everybody else that's out there, of course. Before I plug myself, the first thing that I always want to say to you is that if you are black like us, remember to support black businesses everywhere, whether it
Yep.
be your friends.
That's a fact.
We have to have a conversation about that. Whether your friends' business, you don't have to necessarily buy something from them, but if you know that they got a hustle, at least shout them out. Make sure that people are known
Exactly.
to them, whether they're content creating, whether they own they're lawyers, or whether they own their own shop, or if they are doing something on social media, or whether they're doing something like potting. Definitely just continue to support them, support your friends, support your local artists, support those businesses around your city, whether they be restaurants or whether they be, it could be the smallest thing or the largest thing. Just continue to support black businesses, so that way they can grow and thrive out here. That with that being said, of course, for those who again don't know, again, my podcast is called the Chaotic Culture Podcast. So I encourage everyone to definitely take a listen. Again, not only do we have the music discussions, but we also again uplift those black content creators, those black business owners. We want to be sure that everybody black here is winning, and that we will find a way to overcome this sort of chaotic time that we live in. I don't mean to do puns, but that's kind of what it is. We're in such a crazy lifestyle from generation from millennials to Generation Z. The culture that we are living and thriving in is, not geared to us, especially those of us who are black. So we always want to try and, find solutions to those, and whether that be highlighting someone who has a black business, or just talking about, artists in the music industry and the things that they do, which may or may not be relevant to our culture, or may not uplift our culture. If you look back at this discussion that we just had, we certainly talked about a rap collective and artists who, when they get famous, it all comes down to making those good business decisions. So, with that, let me go ahead and plug myself as well. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the Chaotic Culture Podcast. You can follow
Yep.
us on Twitter at chaotic_culture. You can also follow us on Instagram at chaotic culture pod. Please subscribe to the Patreon as well. I just got that set up. You can pretty much be a subscriber at any of the four levels. It doesn't matter which one. I honestly appreciate any support that we get. We're trying to make sure that this podcast continues to grow and thrive. You can follow me, Ked the Pro. That's K3D the Pro on all social media, be it Twitter or on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Facebook, I'll leave that one alone. But anyway, um, you can follow the podcast page though on Facebook at the Chaotic Culture Podcast. You can also follow my co-host there. I do have two co-hosts and hoping to get more. I'm actually in talks with two other people, as far as, well, three other people as far as incorporating into the pod. But my two co-hosts, my original co-host is Law. You can follow him on Instagram at l.jr_96. You can also follow him on Instagram at law96_. And then you can follow my other co-host, Chanasa, or Miss Nasa, at Call Me Nasa. or underscore call me Nasa on all social media. I'm also part of the Show Go High Collective here with Rob J, who's also part of Inside the Mind of the Blurred, which is another anime
Pew,
podcast
pew,
that
pew, pew,
has just
pew.
started up.
Pew.
So definitely pay attention to us. We are going to do a live. It's like every other Friday, so definitely check us out on Twitter Spaces, and you can listen to us on all DSPs. And again, for my podcast, the Chaotic Culture Podcast, you can listen to us on all streaming platforms. It was a fight, but I was finally able to get the podcast on Amazon Music and iHeartRadio. So trying to expand here. So I definitely still appreciate the support, guys. And once again, for Inside the Mind of Blood, thank you for including me in this episode.
Pew
Of
pew
course,
pew.
That's
Pew
bro.
pew
cool,
Bing,
man.
bing, bing, bing,
pew.
bing,
Yeah,
Can I
bing.
clap?
we ain't too fancy around, kid.
Yeah,
Here, kid.
I
Pew
I, I
pew
fuck
pew.
I
Pew
fuck
pew
with growth,
pew.
man. That's dope.
amen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man.
Yes,
Salute.
Like,
sir.
big shout out to Kid. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. He should have definitely been on the Power Rangers episode, but like I've only seen two of the 13 different types of Power Rangers, so I was like, I can't do it. But
I've seen
Bo
10.
I was
You
gonna say
seen
it's more than
13?
13, bro. It's a lot
probably
more than
more.
13, but yeah.
Well, but Bo, Hydro, Rob J, shame on y'all for not putting together an episode for for
I
Kid to be
stopped
a
at
part
I
of.
stopped at I stopped after Mystic Force.
I
That's fine,
stopped.
bro.
I was about to like the Mystic. What? No, what's it called? The one that's after like Mystic Force. Can't remember what it's called.
Operation
I have no
Overdrive.
idea.
Yeah, there we
Yes,
go.
no
This nigga
idea.
know
Operation
the
Overdrive.
order.
Oh
He
God,
know the
I'm
order. See, this is why I
yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do
No,
it.
because I just know the original Power Rangers, the Ninjas, and Dino Rangers when they had,
With Dino
and
Thunder.
I
I
think
was
that's
gonna
Red
say
about.
there's
Thunder.
like 5 or 6 different Power
Oh
Rangers now.
yeah.
Listen,
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
only know
yeah.
the
It
one that's
is.
in my head. I only know the
Well,
one that's in my head.
since we ended it, I'm gonna do my outro because it kind of pertains to that.
Mm.
Fair enough.
I'm
Fair
Hydra
enough.
Dino
Alpha
Ranger,
Omega. Huh? No,
Dino
no,
Ranger.
no, no. It's like an announcement kind of thing.
You're a Power Ranger.
Hey, announcement.
Something
All
like
right,
it.
let him get it off.
Something like it. I suit up. Sometimes I suit up. Nah, but it's Hydra Alpha Omega. Check me out. I'm doing a lot of big things. Going to a con, Long Beach. I'll be 20. I'm being 28 next recording, which is Monday. So I'll be the birthday boy for like a good weekend. So if you got the Long Beach Comic Con, or if by the time you see us or you see me, just say hi. I hope I get to see you guys and just shout and just have a good time. I'm kind of jumbled up, but yeah, I'm going out having a good time. And just check me out on my check out my channel because I might vlog while I'm there, and I'm gonna do like a review. I mean, Power Rangers. In fact, they're gonna have a Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, both Blue Rangers, Johnny Young Bosch. I hope I'm saying his name right. And
Yes.
thank God he survived that car crash. I know I'm stuttering. Thank God he survived that car crash. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but
Yeah.
that shit was
I heard about
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Thank God the
Damn.
goat survived. But yeah, you guys see me there, just hit me up and talk to me. I'm really want to start doing this con thing, just start being more social, especially with people on the internet. Not the weird ones, 'cause I don't want to up the blower on nobody. But yeah.
Up the
So
blower.
Hey. So wait a minute.
My
You said
God,
that Johnny Young Bosch was involved in an accident and survived?
yeah,
Yeah, he
Oh
was one of the
God, yo,
accident.
we
I
almost
did
lost
not know that.
Vash and Ichigo, bro. Like you can't lose that
Two
man.
goats.
yeah.
No, can't.
But shit, man. I hope all the normal people. I see all the normal people,
Lelouch.
and yeah, just check me out. I'm gonna have a lot more content. I know I keep saying that, and I did upload, but I want more uploads. I'm gonna get back on my gaming shit. But this is the episode, and I thank you guys for having me, like as always.
Hey, man. I mean, you're part of Hip
You
Hop.
sound so
Yeah, he
humble.
probably mob. So
I try to be.
Double O.
So y'all can find me always at Trino Forest, linktr.ee/00 status. All my links are there. Got links to the pod, got links to some other stuff. And my bread and butter is Twitter. So if you want to have a conversation, you want to argue, want to reply, quote, retweet, like, hit me with secret hidden replies. Yeah, you do that on Twitter because that's where I be at. Um, and gotta go again. Always gotta revert to Cam and be like, yo, just because you throw words at me, don't mean I'm gonna throw words at you. So do with that what you will.
Exactly.
Facts. Bo.
Bo done did. Eminem won the round for
Oh
Boy,
this
man,
game.
you
So
don't
Listen,
stop.
boy,
we
we know who's about to
Boy,
fight for
you
another
don't
hour.
stop.
JK,
we try to
JK,
wrap
JK,
this episode
Eminem.
up, man. Come
Eminem.
on.
All right. All right. Anyway, go down there. You can find me on Twitter. I'm always there on people's spaces and stuff. You can find me on Twitch. I stream every now and then on Twitch. Well, I'm streaming every day on Twitch. Right now, except today because it's pod day, so except today. But yeah, streaming every day on Twitch. Find me on Twitch, and also follow me on my YouTube channel, Bo Done Did. I started uploading more videos. Like I said, I will every time for the past 3 months, but now I'm actually doing it. So you can follow me. Check out more videos of me talking about games that I play that I am interested in, not the ones you're interested in, but the one I'm interested in. But you know what? Maybe there's a game that you're interested in that I'll talk about. Who knows? But yeah, follow me on YouTube and I want those subscribers.
Yo, Bo, big ups to your editor. Bo done edit. I love
Well
that man.
done, Eddie. uh, and I
Yeah.
I am Scuba Steve 1428 on all social media. I guess as the creator of this shit, and I also have a manga that is coming out that is called Project Payback.
Let's go.
Kickstarter
Let's
starts
go.
Pew, pew, pew,
September
pew,
Let's
pew,
5th.
go.
Beep, 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 beep,
Shout out
beep.
to me for getting my Concept Moon chain finally.
Let's
What
go.
the
What the hell was
What the
that?
hell was
fuck? Cam was
I'm
about
like,
to
I'm like,
die.
Steve was trying to have his Rockefeller chain moment.
that?
I got my chain. And damn, I was gonna say some other stuff, but Cam fucking really threw me off. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, Kickstarter starts September 5th, and I think that's about it. I don't know what else I was gonna say, but that is. Oh, my birthday is in 2 days.
Your birthday.
Hell really fucked me through me for a loop. My birthday is August 18th. Today is August 16th of this recording. I'm not sure. Should I drop this on Wednesday? I should because then it'll be the next day. But anyway, last but not least, Cam, take us away. I wish I would have fucking solo laid you out when you just did the fucking shit you just did with your mouth. I peeped that and nobody else saw it. But take us away, Cam.
All right. So, as you guys know, this has been another episode of Inside the Mind of a Blurred. As usual, definitely you can check us out on Blurred Mind Pod, which is our Twitter page, which you can also find our link tree, which has all the links to all of our other social medias that we're on, from our Instagram to our YouTube to our Twitch, wherever we may be. And also, definitely check us out on our Patreon. Go ahead and support. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But we definitely appreciate it if you can. And we definitely appreciate you, coming back to listen to us or watch us, whatever platform you are, engaging us with. And as you know, Steve's birthday is going to be coming up. So definitely be sure and give a happy birthday and a shout out to him. You don't have to. Just so you know, you don't have to.
You should.
I mean, he may like it, but I don't care what he likes. So, but either way. And then also after that, Isaac's birthday.
Ooh, just giving out government names.
Don't.
Hydros.
Hey,
Well, there it is,
Well,
ladies and
well,
there
gentlemen.
it is. There's the connection.
Hydros.
Damn. All the
I was gonna say I don't know if you have a beep out version, but
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Who that is? Who that be?
I don't know. That could be any that could be any one of us.
2 hours.
Breaking
and 11
news.
minutes. I'll bleep
And
out.
so after that,
God damn.
we have
Yes, shower,
Hydro's
no
birthday
vest.
is going to be coming up. So by
You want to give
time
out
I
my
guess
social
the
too?
next
You
episode
want to give out my
rolls
social
around,
too?
huh?
You want to give out my social too?
If I knew
She
it,
said it.
He willing to give it all out.
Scam on, you know.
He said straight up, Mr. Hayes.
I didn't even say that.
Oh man.
Wait a minute, Steve.
She said straight up what this shit was. God damn.
No, Steve. I ain't say his last name. You, on the other hand,
It's not. Isaac Hayes is
Oh, because
Yeah.
I thought that
I
was
mean,
Right.
I got to keep bleeping out what we were saying, but I'm writing
oh,
all of them down. But it's like, fuck,
Damn,
man.
but yeah.
you got to
Yeah.
So
timestamp
yeah.
that.
So
Yeah,
You got to
I'm
time.
writing them down. I'm writing them down right now as we speak,
yeah. So by the time
actually.
you guys hear the next episode, um, Hydro's birthday will be coming up. You probably won't because his birthday is going to be on the weekend,
Monday,
most likely.
Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be on a Monday. So
Uh,
if anything, definitely give him a shout out. Reach out to these guys with their cash apps or PayPal's, Venmo, Zelle, whatever it is, if you want to go ahead and drop something to them. And as usual, you can find me on Misha KT on Twitter. And yeah, just definitely interact with us. Like I said before, just because you say where's me doesn't mean I'm going to say them back. But sometimes you get lucky and I say where's back. And definitely, like Ked said, definitely support Black businesses and reach out to them and connect. So because Steve said he has his project Payback coming out, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And again, thank you, Ked, for joining us. It's definitely been great. I've enjoyed having you here more so than these other hard ERs.
Damn, Hardy art can at
It's
the end.
hard
Definitely better than
ERs.
Hard
these
ERs.
Good
I thought I
lord.
was the
hard
only one.
ERs.
We are
So once
wholesome over
again,
here.
yeah, especially the lighter ERs,
Damn.
Oh,
especially
you
the
talking to
Good
light.
you?
lord.
You talking to you?
And the Dominican too. The Dominican too. But yeah, so once again, Ked, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the pod and definitely have to come back again. And you guys know, once again, you know where to find us, same place, same time, every time. Thank you for supporting and checking us out. And that's fucking all.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.